there's several layers to what I'm about to tell you. So the 𝐀𝐫𝐭𝐢𝐞 comedy show continues on the road. Scott can't make it to Arizona and Chicago. And I said, why not? 𝐀𝐫𝐭𝐢𝐞 goes, you'll have to ask him. I have no idea. Like, I don't know why Scott can't make it. So 𝐀𝐫𝐿 went to JD and said, do you want to fill in? And he goes, we're going to have to renegotiate. And 𝐀𝐫𝐿's like, renegotiate? You're on stage for 4 minutes. He goes, you know that comic that you introduced that got 3 standing ovations? You made 10 times more than him.
You know what, Scott and JD, I think they all think it's fun to go out and do these things.
And then
they realize it's work, and then they're like, oh.
But he did say, but 𝐀𝐫𝐿 did say that it was really weird because JD, the one thing he wanted to know, like way in advance, was what hotel they were staying in. Meaning he had it set up with that girl.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. He had dreams.
Hey, Lisa G is here. I haven't spoken to her in like ages. Lisa G, come on in and tell us what's happening in the Howard 100 newsroom.
Lisa Glassberg takes
there's Lisa.
Hello there.
Came in laughing. Having a good time. All right.
Wearing this jacket, you start to sweat after 10 minutes.
Right. Go ahead, Lisa. What do you have for us from the Howard 100 newsroom?
All right. So where do Ralph Cirella's allegiances lay? The issue came up. That's what I thought, but
go ahead.
I think grammatically it may be lay.
Evidently, you don't pay attention to my grammar. But go ahead.
The issue came up after Ralph told you he was too sick to fly to San Francisco for America's Got Talent late last week. But
now, here was the thing. I wanted to bring Ralph with me.
Yeah.
You know, we discussed it. He called me up, and he did the right thing. He says to me, hey, you could hear it. He could hardly talk.
Okay.
I said, I don't want to be around anyone who's got a cold. I don't want to be around anybody, quite frankly. The less people on that plane, because the plane circulates air. I don't know what the fuck anyone's got, and sometimes people don't know what they got.
Right.
I'm looking to stay healthy for the stupid gig I'm doing. So he called me up. He's got no voice. He goes, you still want me to come?
There's something going around, because a lot of people have had it.
Right. So I said no, and thank you for calling me and making me aware that you're not feeling well. I didn't really need him to come. He had already put together the outfit and all that, and it's not all that complicated.
So what are you saying, Lisa?
Well, he showed up Friday to host Geek Time.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. He would have come with me. He said, I'll come. He says, I just know you're paranoid about germs and stuff. And I said, thank you. Don't come. It wasn't a matter of loyalty.
Did he look sick?
I didn't see him. I was away.
He was sick. Believe me. He was sick. And quite frankly, it was fine. Even like I'm going to St. Louis, I said, I don't need anyone going with me. I don't need a babysitter.
You're not taking Tony?
No, Tony, I need it. That fucking hair of mine. I don't know how to do it. I'm going out tonight. I need fucking help with my hair all the time. Tony always goes with me.
Yeah.
Tony takes care of it, and that's it. My hair, I don't know.
It needs its own person.
I know. I was actually contemplating like getting a manly haircut, like
something that doesn't require styling.
Yeah, because
like what?
I mean, like a man.
What do you mean?
Something short and spiky?
Like what men do. I'm the only guy walking around with a bouffant. Every other guy walks around with like a normal haircut. You know what I mean? But I don't have the balls to do it. I've always had long hair. And I've cut it about as short as I'll cut it.
Yeah, it's even shorter now.
Yeah. That's about it for me.
This is the length.
Ralph thinks I should grow it a little longer. He thinks it's a little too short since it doesn't hide enough.
Hide?
Yeah. Hide aspects of my face. That's what I use my hair for. Let's be honest. If I put enough of it in my face, you can't really... It's a mystery. You're kind of like, hey, he doesn't look so bad. That's always been my move. That was Joey Ramone's move. I look like him. Joey always had hair hanging in front of his face.
You do not look like Joey Ramone.
I don't know.
Do you have nice ears? I've never seen those.
I have nice ears. Yeah. People I have stuff that's nice that you don't need to be nice. I have like probably the prettiest feet a man's ever had.
Yeah.
I have gorgeous ears. Like all this shit you don't care about. Like I'd rather be a super hot guy who looks like Brad Pitt and have like the ugliest, feet.
And ears.
And like deformed feet. My feet are Brad Pitt, which is so weird. It's just so, it's like the worst joke, practical joke anyone can play on you to have beautiful feet. And like I'll be hanging out with girls and go, oh yeah, you have really pretty feet. And I'm like, yeah. So now you're going to sleep with me? No.
Every woman I've interviewed about you says you have gorgeous feet.
Yeah. feet.
They're beautiful. He could have been a foot model.
Yeah, like my feet are so hot.
He's
I could
a
be
supermodel of feet.
I could be a professional foot model. Like, you ever see like a soap, like the guy's in the shower and he's soaping up? Like, they would cut to my feet.
Right.
You know. And like, and by the way, that's nice. Women look at stuff like that when if they see a guy with gnarly feet, they don't want to be with him. But
right, because it sort of indicates a hygiene situation.
But it's just. I'd rather have like chimpanzee feet, like literally,
like
chimpanzee,
another species,
like another species, and look like Brad Pitt.
Maybe Brad Pitt does have chimpanzee feet.
Right.
You hope, but it's really funny how watching the Oscars.
Yeah.
It was almost embarrassing because it's like they are performing. The whole show is just for George Clooney and Brad Pitt.
Yeah, because what does the camera go to? George Clooney and Brad Pitt.
Every time you need a reaction.
Those guys are like kings.
Brad, George, George. The rest of the people aren't even there.
Yeah, and if you just date George Clooney, like Stacy Keibler now, Stacy Keibler is considered the princess of America.
Everybody knows her. Everybody defers to her.
Yeah.
And her fees doubled.
Yeah. She gets something like $25,000 or something to appear anywhere.
Wow.
Said that in the paper. Like she used to get like $5,000 or something, or 10.
Yeah, now you have to get in line.
I was at the Beverly Hills Hotel. I saw her holding a power meeting at a table, like literally like with people just having business proposals.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah. I want to go out with George.
Well,
Clooney.
I hope she strikes gold before he dumps her.
Well, maybe he's in love. Maybe this time he won't.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you guys! Don't you believe in love?
Not with George Clooney. And Brad.
Yeah. I mean, like before dating George Clooney, she was actually hosting Ronnie's block party. She was filling in for Ronnie. Did you hear about the whole Ronnie's block party thing?
No.
Ronnie's block party, Scott and Ronnie go out, and then they go out with all these comedians like 𝗭 and stuff. And 𝗭's got a real act; he's a real comedian, and these other guys are real comedians. So I guess, Ronnie's been traveling with me for America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
So they had JD fill in, and everyone was thrilled with JD, I guess, at the show. And,
oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, and Scott the engineer, I guess, has been going, but they have two big dates coming up, one in like Arizona and another one far away.
Uh-huh.
I think Scott's like bailing out on it because it's too far for him, and everyone thinks he's doing a negotiating ploy.
Oh, no, he wants more money?
Yeah, he was looking, I think I need a lot more money. Because I think he figured out when he goes far away.
West of the Mississippi, my fees doubled.
And like no one is looking. I mean, who's Scott? First of all, JD could so easily replace Scott because if you have a choice between Ronnie's block party and seeing JD or Scott, don't you want a JD?
Look, I think all these guys are wonderful. But if you give me the choice, I would say JD is a novelty, yes.
Hey, 𝗭, there was one picture somebody tweeted at Ronnie's block party. It looked at one point like Scott was asleep on the stage. Right, 𝗭.
He might as well be.
Yeah, what's going on with the whole, like, Ronnie didn't show up, JD was there, and from what I'm hearing, everyone liked JD at Ronnie's block party.
I got to tell you, there was, first of all, it was our first weekend that was sold out with this tour.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Right, and there was an energy when JD did these shows this weekend that we didn't have. We've done the Killers of Comedy tour. We've done all kinds of stuff. I play with Artie. There was an energy when JD was there that I couldn't believe. Like people were going out of their mind.
Right.
Like
and then the opposite end
shows up.
yeah. Then the opposite end of the spectrum is Scott sitting there, lifeless.
Right.
I think at one point I compared him to a lamp on a nightstand on stage.
But I like that. Isn't he now giving you a hard time about showing up for certain dates?
Well, it's so weird with these guys. Like, I don't think they fully understand what it means to be on the road and to the shit sandwiches you got to eat to get to a point. Now, look, we're all helping each other out. That when they do these shows with me, it helps sell tickets, no doubt.
Sure.
Right.
But, I'm helping by doing an hour every
You're doing the heavy lifting.
Right. So you would think they'd just be happy to be, we're whisked here and there.
And they make more money than you guys. Like some of the comics get less money, right, than Scott or...
I mean, I have a best friend of mine who I started with in Vegas doing stand-up. Phenomenal comic. This guy, Mad Dog Mattern, did this weekend with us, 3 shows. Every time he finished, standing ovation. Right? This guy crushed all weekend long. I go to JD. I said, Scott is out for Chicago and Arizona. And you'd have to ask him why.
Why is Scott out for Chicago and Arizona?
You want my honest opinion?
Yeah.
Okay. I think the fact that it's okay, it's a bit of a pain in the ass, the flying around. I get that. Okay.
Yeah, it's a long trip.
I get that. But it's not like you're doing it for free. You're getting a basic minimum guarantee. If we don't sell a fucking ticket, you still get this money in your pocket.
Right.
That's good money.
Right.
You know.
Right.
I think he knows that with the overhead of flying people out and getting hotels and rental cars, that he's not going to make anything more than his minimum. So what's it worth to him? You know,
is that what's going on, Scott?
No, it had nothing to do with the money.
Why are you not going to
commitments? Previous commitments.
What are you committing to?
You committed to the Killers, whatever they're calling.
Who's going to sit around on that weekend and go, "Where's Scott? I've been waiting for him all weekend."
So I couldn't make it that weekend. That's all.
But
I'm
did
going
you
to
agree
San
to
Francisco.
go?
Yes.
No. Originally, I said I don't think I could make it that weekend. When you said,
but you said that for like 3 fucking weeks.
No, I haven't.
I tell you, I go, Scott, I need to know. Are you in
I couldn't
or are you
change
out?
the plans I had, so I told you.
Why don't you just cut him out completely?
Well, but here's my other problem. So I go to JD. I go, listen, Scott's not available. Can you do Chicago and Arizona? And he goes, well, you know, he's like, we got to renegotiate. And I'm like, renegotiate what?
I never said renegotiate. He did. But
you've said it at other times.
Well,
you shook me down. Let's be honest.
I'm going to San Francisco.
God, imagine getting shaken down by
this
the
guy
likes of
comes
Scott
up to me
D'Angelo.
one
I'm not
day.
shaking him down.
Okay. Let's talk. One day he comes up. One day he comes up to me and goes,
it's negotiating. It's not shaking down.
Yeah, fuck you.
As a Jew, I guess it's shaking down. But
yeah, let me tell you how you negotiate. Let me explain to everybody how Scott negotiates. He comes up to me and goes, so, yeah, I just don't think scheduling-wise I'll be able to do a lot of these shows. It's just not going to work out.
He's the guy who wanted extra money.
He's the reason I started this fucking tour.
Right,
I swear. I swear to you. I'm not lying.
Right. He started in with you.
So he says, well, you know, just scheduling-wise, it's a lot of flying. I don't know. I said, okay, fine.
What else does he have to do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Sit behind bowlers on ESPN.
Right.
That's it.
That was his big excitement.
So I come to him the next day. I go, Scott, are you sure you're out or are you in? And he goes, well, if there was just more money. Now all of a sudden,
now it's about money.
You didn't say that.
To Chicago? I never
for
said
everything.
That.
You said for the whole pack. You said, well, if I could just, you know, if there's just more money there, then it wouldn't be a problem being out. Yeah, so do I, and I can't because I'm paying you guys an arm and a fucking leg.
Well, who the fuck do you think is coming there because of our guys? They're not going to see you.
Oh, you think so? They're coming to see you with a fucking cell phone on your lap like a jerk off?
Try doing the show without Ronnie or me.
I've been doing shows without Ronnie and you.
So go ahead.
And Ronnie, and in all fairness,
he put it together for you.
And in all fairness, I'm scared that you're going to fucking walk away from the block party show.
Why am I being busted
because I'm
being busted because you busted his balls. I remember you busted his balls.
No, I didn't bust his balls.
You were like, can I get some money? And then you get angry when everyone's making appearances and you're not involved.
His balls.
Don't include him. Take him out.
And then JD's like, I want to renegotiate. And I go, JD, you know the comic you introduced this weekend that you loved? I mean, JD said he's one of the greatest comics he's seen. I'm like, you've made 10 times more than him. Like,
oh my goodness.
I thought these guys need money. Why wouldn't you go? You got nothing else.
I understand that he doesn't like to travel. I get it. Fine.
Yeah, but come on, make some dough.
I did not ask to be a part. Shuli asked me to fill in for Ronnie.
All right, but now you got a shot. People liked you. You went over big.
But I'm not good at. None
of them. Scott's worse than you.
It's not my thing, and
But don't you want the extra money? Wow, Rockefeller.
No, that's not. Shut up. No, it's not. I'm not Rockefeller.
Bank some money, dude.
But it's not.
It's not my thing. It's such easy money, Jim.
It's not your thing. You don't have to do anything.
You really?
Yeah. Yes, you do. You still have to do stuff.
You just stand there, and people just go crazy when they see you.
Howard, I told him just be a traffic cop up there. Have like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you know, of whatever you. And he did great. He came up with bits himself. He came up with suggestions. He was in control as a host. He was great.
This is the laziest DJ I've ever seen in my entire life.
Go make some dough. This is what it's about.
But it's not I'm not a performer, and I'm not comfortable doing it.
You know,
and I'm not comfortable doing it, and that's That's really it.
If you're looking for comfort all the time in life, you're never going to get anywhere.
Scott's the guy. He was always walking around here, sad sack. Everybody makes appearances. I don't get anything. Nobody asks me. No one invites me to the party. Then you fucking invite him, and then he's renegotiating. I don't never get invited.
I'm just like, what's going on? Like,
why? So get away from these guys.
I took a Greyhound bus one New Year's from Vegas to Colorado to do a fucking $100 show.
So when he starts complaining that I'm never included, say, fuck you, I'm not including you in anything.
You know what?
Take him off the bill.
At this point, it's like I have myself, John Toll, Mad Dog, and the three of us amazing comics. Ronnie. Now, Ronnie could be the only one who could pull diva shit right now, and I would understand it. He's got TV deals, he's got, cologne deals, whatever he's got. He's fine. He's fine.
He's not your problem.
Ronnie loves to be around fans. He loves to fucking be out on the weekend.
Right,
the travel bothers him a little bit, and I understand that. He's old. But other than that, he's having a blast. And I don't care what you tell me, JD, you had a great fucking time this weekend.
It was fine. But
you didn't look uncomfortable, laughing and having a blast after the shows.
Well, yeah, I was glad the shows were over. I was done. I didn't do anything.
That's the other thing. You cannot compliment. He will not take a compliment. I go, JD, you really were great up there first show. He goes, well, there's 2 more left. And I go, well, I said, JD,
you gotta stay focused.
You're a great human being.
But Scott, why would you go? I heard you were like watching the professional bowling tournament all weekend because you were on TV. And by the way, talk about a black cloud. Every bowler that bowled on the lane where Scott was behind him lost.
Oh, wow.
Well,
do you know that?
There was only 3 bowlers with me. I mean,
yeah, but every bowler,
one of the guys finished like in the top 20.
Every bowler on TV that you were sitting behind lost.
No, well, the guy won. Obviously, one of them had to win.
There you are.
The best is the guy sitting behind Scott.
He won. Pete Weber won.
I don't know.
So how can you make a statement?
Someone told me they heard that whenever a bowler came up in front of you.
Yes, it is. Obviously. Pete Weber sat on the other side whenever he wasn't bowling. Right. All the other bowlers sat right in front of you.
Oh, you're talking about sitting in front of me.
Yeah.
Well, there was a lot of people around me. I mean, I wasn't the only one there. You
think somebody else has your black cloud?
Nobody has. That's
Someone
ridiculous.
told me you were yelling at the snack bar server.
I heard about
you
that.
got into an altercation.
This isn't a real taco.
Right.
What were you fighting about?
I wasn't fighting. I just went in there with plenty of time, I thought, to eat dinner before I had to be at a meeting.
There's always a problem with his meeting.
So I ordered a hamburger, which was supposed to be quick, and 20 minutes later, it still wasn't ready. And I went up politely, and I handed him my receipt. I said, do you know when this order is coming out? And he said a few minutes, and then I kept waiting and waiting, and finally I went up to him and said, do you have any idea when this order is coming out? I have to go to a meeting.
Yeah.
I got a little. I wasn't fighting.
I
have a meeting with the 8th grade.
Yeah, I had to be at a meeting.
What meeting? Who did you have?
With the PBA. They need you to be at roll call before your bowl.
I'm having a meeting.
Bowl roll call.
Push my PBA meeting back 10 minutes. I'm waiting for my snacks.
Hold the meeting. I need a burger.
This poor fucking kid's working at a snack bar in a bowling alley.
I wasn't a kid.
Please, my meeting.
Even more pathetic. I wasn't a kid, and you're yelling at him about a burger.
I wasn't a kid.
Yeah, we'd love to hear that meeting.
You call this a tomato?
The meeting, all of the meetings is they explain the rules and they make sure you're there, and that's the meeting.
I specifically asked for iceberg lettuce.
Bowling is the only sport that you can eat a hamburger before playing.
That's right.
It'd be a full stomach.
I like how they have to explain.
I needed some protein.
Yeah.
I like that they have to explain the rules of bowling to these guys.
These only hasn't been bowling
what
enough.
What the fuck has changed?
We had a meeting about the rules.
Okay, there's still 10 pins, right? Very nice.
Any other rules?
They're not thinking of taking away a pin, are they?
I'm late for my rule meeting.
Is it true you lost to like a 13-year-old?
Well, there was a few 14 and 15-year-olds there.
But they bowled like they were 20.
Damn kids.
have to get ready for my big bowling match against a 13-year-old.
But I took out the fetus.
Played for Scott versus a fetus.
I didn't bowl with him directly. he was in the tournament, though.
JD, you should go do these gigs, dude. I don't know what they're paying you, but according to Shuli,
it was very good money. You know,
you don't need money.
No, listen, it's not.
Get out of that shithole you're living in. How many of these dates could you book a year? Like maybe 6 or 7 for him, right?
You want to hear something? I got a guy who contacted me who wants to book a weekend in 2013 in Montego Bay in Jamaica.
Oh, my goodness.
What does it pay?
A Ronnie Mund.
Is there dinner?
A Ronnie Mund weekend in Jamaica.
Oh, my God.
Wants to do
Wow.
a whole inclusive thing for fans to come out for all 3 days.
Yeah.
And this is the phone calls I get day and night. Like, this thing is running on all cylinders right now.
So why wouldn't JD get in on this?
It's not my thing.
But you know what? Sitting here ain't my thing, but they pay me.
Well, I'm sorry.
I would like to be anywhere else.
It's called a job. It's not supposed to be comfortable.
But I have a job. This is my job.
But JD, I could understand if you did this weekend and you sucked and it was fucking terrible and you bombed.
Well, you know what? Don't convince him.
You didn't do any of those. You were really good, and he came out to standing ovations.
You mean all he has to do is stand there? Let me understand the job. He goes,
right.
Hi, everybody. I'm 𝐀𝐫𝐭𝐢𝐞. Hey, by the way, we just got here in Baltimore, and I got to tell you, man, we're having a great time. And tonight we're gonna have Shuli and this other idiot and this other douchebag, and we're gonna entertain you. And it's gonna be great fun. Any questions for anybody? Hey, JD, why are you such a fucking dick? Hey, whatever. Okay, here's Shuli. That's it.
That's it.
Oh my God.
That's it.
Whatever.
That's too much.
Yeah, you actually.
I did too much work.
You actually did a lot more.
Right.
But JD opened the show, and then he opened the show by.
What did you say when you opened the show? Let me hear what you did.
You know how
Were you there?
Go ahead.
𝐀𝐫𝐭𝐢𝐞 read a prayer, did a prayer for Whitney Houston before the Grammy, so that's what I did. The 𝐀𝐫𝐭𝐢𝐞 Whitney Houston prayer
to open the show.
To open the show.
And I thought it was really smart and funny. And then he has a joke about Scott right after the
What did you say about Scott?
Will Murray gave me this joke. He said, how is Whitney Houston dead and Scott Salem still alive? The most important question, actually, is how is Whitney Houston dead and Scott Salem still alive? Okay, you have to do one more song because I'm about to. We don't want to kill the man, for Christ's sake.
And that killed.
There you go.
And then after that, you bring up a comic.
What the
Done.
fuck? I don't get you guys.
He felt really uncomfortable.
It's like handing you money for doing nothing.
And then at one point he read.
Okay, get someone else. It's fine.
At one point he read Winter.
And by the way, you do less than JD.
That's right.
And you're negotiating.
I do.
I thought you're the guy every minute. I need money.
Oh yeah, you should see this guy.
No one pays me.
The only time this guy comes to life is if there's not a cord long enough for him to sit his ass on stage while the fucking show's going on.
That's right.
We got a problem. He's running around. And again, the meet and greet's about to start. I tell Scott, I go, get your food before the meet and greet.
Come on, you know.
Well, no, I'm going to say it.
I got a story about the meet and greet too. Go ahead.
So he orders his food in typical Scott fashion.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting their food all around the place. Scott's is taking an hour.
Why? What does he order?
He just ordered a burger. But it's Scott. That's his luck. We went out to eat.
You mean everybody got their food but you?
Apparently.
So have no fucking luck.
As soon as the waitress brings it over to me, Bruno, the guy we work with, came in and he goes, meet and greet's open.
Yeah, starting. And I've gone to restaurants with him after a show. We all ordered food. His is the only one that's ice cold. I'm not lying.
Wow.
Yeah. It's unbelievable.
And for the later show, there was another meet and greet. And he stayed for like 5 minutes and left.
No, I didn't.
I said, yes, you did. Scott, we were there 10 minutes.
No.
Okay.
Scott, you said to me before the meeting, you go, the parking garage I'm in closes at 1:50. It closes at 1:30.
Yeah.
I'm out of here at 1:15.
Oh, everything's your problem.
Howard, I swear to God, I'm the fucking headliner of this show. And every 2 seconds, there's another fucking thing I got to deal with.
Right.
Every 2
They're
seconds.
coming to you to traffic
To me,
cop
to me.
and
You understand it
do
when it's
logistics.
Beetlejuice with you, but not these guys. They should be-
Exactly.
yeah.
You know.
Everything's your problem. By the way, Shuli, my parking lot closes at 1:15.
I didn't say one thing to you the whole weekend. I don't get it.
Why is it Shuli's problem with the car?
I didn't say it was a problem. I said,
so why can't,
I was in the meet and greet for 45 minutes. I don't know what the fuck
you were not there 45 minutes, Scott.
So
you were not.
So ''Sh''uli sets up
I was there the whole time.
''Sh''uli sets up this whole fucking thing for you, and now you're bailing out on him.
Yeah,
I'm not bailing out. It's
two
weekend.
2 weekends.
It's one weekend.
I thought it was 2 gigs.
It's the same weekend.
I'm dying to know what this commitment is.
Yeah, what's your commitment?
That it takes 2 days.
I guarantee it's something to do with bowling or
it's
some
no
dumb
bowling.
shit thing.
It's no bowling. So I'm not bailing on anything. We're going to San Francisco and Sacramento in April.
Right.
Well, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe a commitment will come up then, and you won't be able to do that then.
I said I was going to that.
You never. When we brought up this schedule, you never said, "Oh, I may have a commitment that weekend, and I might not be able to go." You never said that.
I said that
as
from
we got
the day
closer.
You told me.
You started bitching about the trip. Well,
no,
first we got to fly to
What's your big
Chicago,
commitment?
then
Let's hear it.
Arizona.
I have family obligations to take care of.
Bullshit. I smell bullshit.
No, there's no bullshit. Yeah. No bullshit. So I'm not.
You can't go like some other time. You can't say to your family another time. This is something that has to be done.
Like
that
you can't say I have to work because it's not like you're coming home empty-handed. You're going to come home with money.
No, I got it. I get it. And
he
really,
doesn't need money.
The money. No, the money is nice to have, and I'm a little bummed that I can't do it.
Right.
It's not. Believe me, the money. I like the money, of course.
What's the commitment?
It's a family wedding that I'm going to. So
wedding.
The wedding came up 3 weeks ago.
All snowboarding and Aspen.
All of a sudden, I'm invited to a wedding. No, I believe me. I want to go with these guys. I have a good time. We had a great time this weekend.
Dude, how does the wedding only come up 3 weeks before?
It wasn't 3 weeks. I told him originally when he told me the date, I probably won't be able to do that.
Is that true?
I don't remember. All I remember is him coming to me and saying, the first time he came to me and said, the flying, it might be a bit of a problem. And then the very next day, I said, so what's the deal? Are you in or are you out? Well, if there was just more money.
Somehow the wedding would disappear.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm just like, what the fuck? This is shaking me down.
Yeah. So what'd you do? Did you give in to him?
Well, I fucking got pissed, man.
Did you give in to his demands?
No, I just said Scott.
No.
I go, Scott. I said. Well,
so in other words, he can get out of the family commitment. If
absolutely.
More money.
No.
Scott, if I fucking wrote a number down right now and showed it to you and said this is what you're making for Chicago, you on the air you'd call up your family, tell them to go fuck themselves and come and do this show. Right. So don't bullshit me.
No, it's not that at all.
Everybody has a price.
Right.
He doesn't get it. Like there's no headliner that does this kind of money split with people on the show, and I got no problem doing it because. Like I said, we're helping each other out.
Right.
But you got to get to a point where you got to realize, look, to get to the level where we all can make better money, you got to do the fucking shows.
Right. Yeah, you got to be consistent.
Right.
So who else you got around here? Throw Scott off the bill and
you can't get JD.
JD you can't get. Evidently,
we should do Stern Show's Got Talent, and me and you should judge the staff and see who's going to be added to the.
I don't care if any of you go out on the road.
I don't care either.
Yeah, I just like hearing all these stories. All right, well, anyway, there you have it. ''Sh''uli, Scott the engineer, and JD.
Yeah.
So JD, you're out. You're not doing it.
I'm not opposed to doing other shows. I just don't. I don't like doing so many. You know, I like.
It's one weekend a month. One weekend a month.
Just that sentence is good enough.
With the Killers of Comedy, we were out 3 weekends a month. 3 weeks out of a month, we were on the road.
Right.
This is one weekend a month.
Right. And what do? You sit home all weekend.
Yeah, well, that's what I do. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, no, I'm saying.
I do stuff here and there.
You get out and be with some dudes and maybe meet some chicks.
Yeah, we saw what happened this past weekend.
Well, that was a fiasco. He lined it all up.
He came to me like 2 weeks before the show. And he's like,
what did he say?
No, he's just like, I need the hotel information. I need to know what hotel we're staying. I'm like,
why? Because you had that gig set up with the chick in the room.
Right. I'm like, so
I need to get.
So I felt bad that he.
I can't tell you why, but I need my hotel.
I
you thought you were going to be banging at that hotel.
I didn't listen with my with my low with my thoughts. I don't expect anything to happen.
All right, maybe we will renegotiate.
with my low.
What did he really want to say?
I don't know. With my low
expectations or whatever.
Or whatever.
Okay.
Why did you need to know the hotel like 2 weeks ahead of time? Like, what were you telling her?
She stayed with the friend at the hotel.
Oh, so you got her at the same hotel?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. You were really...
He had it all planned perfectly.
Until the dude showed up.
And then the next morning, we're walking out to leave, and they're like apart from each other. It's not like they're walking hand in hand or anything. And I'm like, wow, he had that chick up. I go, look at this motherfucker. His first weekend with us.
Right.
He's fucking got chicks. He's got a suite. He's got, you know... Look at him. Good for him.
Right.
Walk up to him like, you close that deal, huh? Oh, not exactly. She brought a friend. They were in my room till 5 in the morning. I was like, oh, Jesus.
Oh, poor guy. No, and every minute he was like, what? He didn't care about anything.
He got into a panic.
How many steps away from my room?
How far is the hotel from where she is?
Could you make it like an adjacent room where you have a little door passes through?
Shirley, what room am I in? I got to tell her immediately.
Is that room service?
You had it all fucking lined up, dude.
He did, man.
He was so excited. See, now that's why he's not willing anxious to do other gigs.
Dude.
This one worked out badly for him.
I guarantee you.
That has nothing to do with
Dude,
it.
you could get something lined up.
No, I know.
Your side's quite that high. Was the chick really hot?
She was, she was really hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, I know. I'm not a performer. I'm not
Was she a 10?
She's up there.
Oh, yeah. She was like between 8 to 10, no doubt.
So why don't you get a 6 with a slam dunk?
That's not what happened. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I was on stage.
Bring a 10 to the hotel. Bring a 6. Have a good weekend.
Well, I guarantee you come to Chicago, Arizona, I'll have fucking a total of 28 for you. How about that?
That's right. You'll get a 28.
Yeah, 2 10s
It's gonna be
and
50
an 8. How
of them.
about that? Yeah.
I don't know. Shirley, what hotel am I in? I just need the hotel information.
Oh, my God. This is so funny.
So what happened? As soon as Shirley got the hotel, you gave her the information, and then she hooked up a room there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Keep this on the DL.
This is going to be good.
These guys, they're talking about renegotiating. You should see the show in the lobby of a
Shirley,
hotel.
first of all, you're not talking... go ahead.
What?
I'm sorry.
What?
No, he's talking about renegotiation. I'm like...
That's the word you used, though.
I'm fucking around when I said renegotiating. Okay.
You said you don't like to travel, you don't like to leave your house, and if you're going to do that, then you want to renegotiate.
No, I said to travel. Forget it. I give up. I give up talking.
Give up?
Can I go,
you
please?
Give up talking. You can't give up on talking.
Then I really can't use you on the show.
I give up talking. You can't give. Don't give up on talking, JD.
I talk way too much today.
What was the question?
Nothing.
He said he never used the word renegotiate, but everything else I said I was accurate about.
Right.
So I take it back.
It's breaking my heart that you had to get like you were bugging Shirley for the hotel.
I wasn't bugging him. I just asked,
And then he got the chick lined up at the hotel.
He wasn't a pain in the ass like this guy. Like every 2 seconds.
Scott, the engineer.
I'm like, so we're gonna do. I go, we're gonna do this weekend in Chicago, in Seattle, and Portland. Like this is 3 months away. I tell him. And 2 weeks later, Scott. So I'm looking online. There's only one flight coming back. I go, Scott. This has nothing to do with you.
Right.
It has nothing to do. Don't worry. People know when we need to get back. They know when we need to leave. It'll be taken care of.
Oh.
You know. Just the other day. Flights are very cheap right now. If you want to get to tickets, get them now. For
just trying to help out.
So fucking annoying.
No, that's not annoying.
I'm trying to help out.
I'm trying to help out.
Show up for the date.
Yeah, do the show.
You see, in other words, Shirley has booked this whole thing around you guys.
Around Scott, mainly.
No, but he's booked this thing, and now it falls on his head when you guys can't show up. It's like all his headache. That's what he's saying. He's saying, hey, we're all in this together. Everybody wants to make money. You guys got to step up to the plate and take on some responsibility.
Be there.
Poor fucking guy's going to have a nervous breakdown.
Listen.
Right, Shirley? Do I have
you have no idea.
Ronnie had a commitment with you this past weekend that he had to take care of.
All right. That comes first.
I have no problem with Ronnie.
And that is the door opening for them all to become
absolutely
a pain in the ass.
So Ronnie's not going. I'm not going.
I don't want to be a pain in the ass.
I'll have commitments too.
Right. Yeah. Now Scott can't be left out.
I like how Scott goes, I don't want to be in pain in the ass. You know no other way. Let's be honest.
The sentence, I don't want to be a pain in the ass, coming out of your mouth.
Don't ever say
impossible.
it again.
He doesn't see it, though.
No, he's the last to see it.
Right.
Every time.
I'm not a pain in the ass. Where's my plane ticket? I have to leave the parking garage.
I'm sitting there calling my DJ's hotel
I'm not available.
to come down to the lobby. I'm watching my DJ step off an elevator with a plastic shopping bag with his DJ equipment in it.
Right.
He was tying his shoe and testing the equipment at the same time.
That's called talent, buddy.
Well, I don't know when everyone became a Rockefeller.
A diva.
I can tell you one thing: the fans are loving the show. The comics on it are great. The audience turnout has been great.
So what are you going to do now? You don't have JD.
Yeah, your bill is falling apart.
I mean, it's
Ronnie's block party. There's no Ronnie,
it's
no
just
Scott,
be
no
me
JD.
and Ronnie. That's it.
Oh, it is Ronnie. All right.
Yeah, no,
Ronnie will come back.
Ronnie's been in from day one.
Ronnie loves it.
He does, and he's
Right.
great at it. He's amazing at it. I think all three of them would be fucking great. But then I'm coming home with no money.
Right. Poor you.
I'm in the middle of moving. My kid's gonna be 2. I feel like my heart's gonna explode any fucking day. I walk when I get off the 2 trains and the bus that I gotta fucking take home. I walk by a cemetery, and first thought is, these lucky motherfuckers.
Right.
That's my first thought. You have no
feeling.
idea how lucky you are.
You know that feeling.
And then my second thought is, why isn't Scott fucking in that cemetery? Fucking waste of a human being.
Just fucking relentless, man. Just
I am.
fucking relentless.
I am. When I sit.
Listen, you don't like me at the shows, fine. Book him all the time. Take Ronnie. If you feel so strongly about me being dead, then prove to me that you are alive.
Scott, you know what it is, Scott? You have a worker mentality. You're finally in business with somebody where you guys could all be in business together.
I know this.
So you gotta say to your family, look, I got commitments with 𝗫𝐿. I'm doing this to make extra money. We're in a business together. No, you're like, I'll pick and choose.
I'm not picking and choosing.
This fucking
Like,
guy.
I could understand.
This is the only one that
I could understand.
I've done every other one, and I'm committed to the other one.
And Scott, I can understand if I said, look, there's a risk maybe on a weekend with a high overrate where we come back with nothing. Then I could tell you, say, no, look, I don't want to come back with nothing.
No, I know.
But there's a minimum that's still fucking. Anybody in that fucking back office would shove the next person over to get that minimum. Trust me.
I got you. I understand. And believe me,
then why is there a question?
I give up.
Ronnie
He's going to pile on.
Go ahead.
Fucking.
What do you want to say, Ronnie?
Hold on. I didn't even know what was going on. This has been going on for 40 minutes, I heard.
Right. Sorry to wake you.
Where the fuck were you?
I was talking to 𝗀𝐿𝐴.
What, are you guys doing a show now?
Bruce Willis?
Yeah. Scott has he has major issues.
Here we go.
Like if we make fun of him,
right?
He goes to me, why do you have to get on me all the time? I go, that's you. That's what you're all about. That's why you're there.
Well, he's like.
So he doesn't like the show.
He doesn't. I don't know what he likes. I think the only thing he likes is the money.
We all bust each other's balls.
But now he's
I like doing the shows.
All right, listen, guys.
I don't think he likes doing the shows.
Right.
He wants more money to do less.
No, that's
and
not.
what does he do during the show,
Nothing.
Shirley?
Okay, so you know what, Scott?
Wait, tell me about the picture that was up on Twitter this week.
From
the show. Did you see that picture?
Yeah, he was sleeping during.
He was sitting on the stage. It looked like he was fast asleep.
I wasn't sleeping. Okay.
He's like Biden at a State of the Union address.
Right.
So Scott comes up. His idea, the show starts with the house lights being dimmed. Let's get this party started. Which Scott has yet to start any fucking party ever
in his whole life.
Right. That starts, and he starts running through the audience, which I love. I love the fact that he's comfortable enough to fucking run through the audience, and we all laugh at him because it looks ridiculous. And then he gets on stage. The crowd's excited. He introduces either Ronnie or JD, whoever's doing the show with him.
When he comes out, though, does he dance with people?
No.
He'll high-five people.
No, he dances through the crowd. And 𝗫𝐿 sits there and he cries. Yeah. He's laughing so hard.
It's funny.
So your thing is dancing. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, I see. Yeah, that is funny. Yeah. Oh,
Howard,
jumping.
I'm like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
If you played the audio of the Hindenburg disaster, it would fit perfectly with him dancing through the crowd.
Oh, it's heartbreaking.
It's an experience.
And then he starts talking. He's completely out of breath. He's like, "How's everybody doing?"
Does anybody have an iron lung? Does anybody know CPR?
And then Scott goes, we booked a deal in Toronto,
right?
So he's got to get a passport.
my God.
Because in New York, you can get an enhanced license. You don't have to get a passport to go to Toronto.
Yeah.
So it's $40 to get an enhanced license, but it's like $200-something to get a passport.
Oh, that cuts into his.
So
overhead.
like he's like, I'm not going to Canada.
So now it's your problem, Scott. You're in business with these guys.
I know.
You agreed to do this.
Yes.
They agreed to do it with you to help you make money and all that.
Yes.
And then as soon as there's a $200 expense, I'm not going.
Meanwhile, it wouldn't have been $200.
You don't see the problem in that?
But also, they want to do this deal in Montego Bay. You're going to have a passport.
Well, and not only that,
I'm going to get a passport.
It'll be $200, Robin.
the Toronto gig, we told him about passports how many months ago?
Oh, that was back in September.
Yeah, and then he springs it on you. He's not going. And then
I didn't say it wasn't
he's represented to these
No,
people.
you said you weren't going. You weren't. You said you weren't getting a passport.
Well,
you
I
weren't
still
spending
can go.
$200 and something. So move to New York. You'd be able to get an enhanced license for $40.
I'll get the passport.
Yeah, I mean, Scott.
Oh, now I get a passport.
You're a problem. Surely
He
doesn't-
never says anything, Howard.
And JD's coming to Chicago and Arizona with us.
He is?
Yeah, he's going to take his place. He's not going.
Are you going?
You're going.
This is what I get.
You're going.
Thank you, Ronnie.
You're going.
See, that's why I love Ronnie. He knows what's up.
He's going.
There's no debate here.
It's like when Ronnie gets the girls topless. He just tells JD. he's
No,
going.
JD's he's doing me, we had a talk. He's
We did.
we had no talk.
See?
No, we did.
You're having a talk now.
We had a talk.
He's been talking to Chuck Zito too
I have
much.
Chuck come in and talk. How's that?
Now you're going.
Now you're going.
Thanks.
I think this is the talk. Yeah. All
No,
right.
no, I talked to him yesterday, and he said, "I'm not going." I said, "Yeah, going. You're going. Don't worry about it. You'll do it." He wasn't going to do hard for me and Stanford, but he did it.
Yeah. Well,
So
meanwhile, he
he's
made
gonna
himself
go.
a nice bunch of money,
Yeah,
right?
he's going to have a
Yes,
and
I
he had
did.
a good
I
time.
thought it was going to be like, one-time thing. And now,
now you can blame it on Scott.
All right.
I mean,
Well,
I had to go with Howard because that's my job, okay? And without Howard, there's no block party,
Martin, you're on the air.
right?
Let me find out what Martin. Martin says he's been to the block party.
Okay.
Yes,
Oh,
Martin.
boy.
Yeah, Scott, you cannot possibly be so deluded to believe that you are the top bill above Shuley.
I didn't.
I'm telling you right now that the reason why this block party exists is because of Ronnie and Shuley. You do nothing. You're a lump. You're the train wreck that people come to witness.
Did Scott do anything at the block party you were at?
And where do you work?
He does. I'm the manager of a web development team.
Oh,
okay?
Which show did you go to, sir?
I went to the Seattle show, and it was,
Oh yeah, you had a good time at that one. That was a blast.
it was awesome. Ronnie is great. Shuley's great. Scott is a lump. He does nothing.
But and that being said, Howard, like you said it one day that you're fascinated by him doing nothing.
Again, I'll say,
and I'm fascinated at that. As angry as it makes me that I have to pay this fucking guy at the end of the night,
Right.
it's fascinating to me.
Hey,
It's
if you're so
fascinating to
angry
me.
and you want me dead and you get you mad to pay me, then
I don't have to kick you off the show.
I don't have to do the
quit
show
every other weekend.
I don't have to do the show.
You quit the show all the time?
I don't quit the show. He vehemently says
And then when
that
he's off the show, he'll be like, nobody gives me any money.
he keeps saying that
I
do
All right,
nothing,
all right, we've
and
been
he's
over
annoyed
this.
that he has to pay me.
All right,
So I won't do him
All
anymore.
right, I got to get
Oh,
to
you're so
There
full
he
of
goes,
shit.
quitting again.
You know you're not quitting.
Now he's going to go and lock the door in his studio and stew. And,
What are you always getting on me for? That's what I'll hear later.
and then you come in there and you go, Scott, what are you pissed off? Oh, I was just kidding around.
Scott, it's just a pain in the ass to have to deal with a guy like you. Like,
All
just
right.
be grateful you're there.
I am
And
grateful.
show up for the fucking dates. And you're part of a team. You agreed to this. Just do it. Stop fucking around with
Be
these
a
guys.
professional.
Oh, I wish I didn't have to buy a passport. Well, fucking join the real world. We all wish we don't have to pay money for anything.
Right.
But guess
Come on,
what?
Scott, be a team player, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
We got some big stuff coming up.
Yeah.
When you fucking hamburger, put it aside and shake people's hands.
I did. I didn't eat it. Okay.
Oh, my hamburger.
One day there's going to everybody's
I miss
picture.
you, hamburger.
Everybody's meet and greet picture with Scott's got to have like chicken finger sauce on their shoulder from him taking pictures with.
I'm a hamburger.
He always orders something messy too.
I was at the bowling alley. I had a meeting coming up, and I said to the young man, my burger hasn't been here for 40
I
minutes.
have no idea what you're dealing with.
He was all worried about Friday night was the Hartford show,
Right.
and he was also doing the bowling.
Right.
And he was afraid if he made the finals,
Right.
he was trying to figure out how he was going to
Make the finals.
Yeah, how he was going to
that gonna
bowl and go to Hartford at the same time.
I told you from the beginning there was no way I was going to be able to make the finals.
The
Please.
finals.
I had
He's
to-
worried
I had
about it. What if I
bowled like shit anyway?
I can't even beat a 13-year-old. How am I going to make the finals?
What if Angelina Jolie wants to give me a blowjob? What am I going to do?
Yeah, why worry about it?
I wasn't worried about it.
He's worried about the finals.
It's busting your chops.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard, can I
See, you're always busting my chops. When I do it to
Yeah,
you,
Martin.
it's like, why you always get on me?
Howard, can I ask Shuli a quick question?
Yeah.
Hey, Shuli, if you were given a couple hours on Thursday morning to do the Miserable Men show again, would you do it?
Yeah, I do whatever they ask
He does.
me to
He's
do
a team
here,
player.
yeah.
This fucking guy, he does everything. He's around here.
I've weighed shit in a bag from High Pitch Eric and
Yeah, I
Joey
mean, this
Boots.
is our utility man. Surely you don't get any fucking aggravation with.
Is it possible that we could possibly schedule that? I mean, Thursdays it's not light. You've got a lot of good content on there, but it'd be great to have the Miserable Men back.
All right. Well,
We're going to meet at the bowling alley and discuss this.
after our hamburgers.
I can't do
After
it.
the PBA meeting.
Hey, you know what, Martin? I'm having a good feeling about you. I like you because you go out, you support the show, you support
Martin's
these guys.
a huge fan.
Martin's a huge
and
fan.
I mean that literally. He's like 500
Oh, but
pounds.
he's in Seattle. I was gonna give him tickets to that Bruce Springsteen show.
Oh.
Where
He doesn't fly.
he doesn't
Martin.
fly.
No.
Too bad.
Neither do I.
I appreciate it. I really do appreciate
All
it. I wouldn't be able to make it out there, though.
Yeah, right. Okay, Martin. Cool. All right, later.
Thanks, Howard.
Right, bye. Like that guy. All right, I do have to take a break. Boys, Lisa G, thank you. Is Lisa still here?
No.
Oh, she left.
Usually she stands there.
That's never happened before.
Yeah, really? What happened?
Chased her out.
I don't know. But, boys, I wish you best of luck with your block party, Ronnie's block party. Hope it all works out. JD, may you get the courage to go on stage and make some money.
He's coming, man. He's coming to Chicago and Arizona.
The easiest money
He'll
you
be
can
there.
make, son. I'm telling you.
Count on it, people. He'll be there.
I don't like it, though. I'm not
not
comfortable.
my thing.
It's not my thing. What is your thing? Sitting at home?
Yes.
It's not my thing. Meanwhile, you had a chick up to your room. All right, granted, it was a dude with her, but
Yeah, you got
Oh,
close.
I didn't know about
You
that.
got
Wow.
he had it all
With a
lined
dude.
up.
With a dude.
Yeah, but he had it all lined up.
I'm telling
We
you.
don't need to go back.
We didn't know
over
the
this.
dude was coming.
You do a weekend with Ronnie, JD, deals are being closed left and right for you.
All right, boys. Good luck.
Thanks.
And Shuli, may you not kill yourself.
Thank you, buddy.
Right,
Help me,
all right.
Howard.
We'll
Help
be
me get
back.
on the road by myself.
We'll be
please.
back. I will get to phone calls. I do have a lot to get to. I realize we've been wasting a lot of time on nonsense.
And where's
this
my
morning.
breakfast?
Scott, go get your hamburger. We'll be back right after these words.
Shuli, so much was made about the negative aspects of the block party. Is there any joy in it for you? What are some of the positives?
There's a ton of joy in it. I have a blast. We bust balls, but it is fun when we're on the road and hanging out with each other. It's just all the drama and politics away from that shit. Just the pain in the head. Like, I don't want to deal with it, you know? It's not my job, as my friend Jose would say.
But it's worth it in the long run. All of the drama, all of the chaos, all of the headaches.
Yeah, I mean, if you got a paycheck from this company, you'd realize it's worth it too, and you put up with it. But it absolutely is worth it. It's, as far as jobs go, it's, you know, it's a pretty cool one to kind of have and be a part of, I think.
Scott,
it's just me.
Hey, yeah, exactly. But you're the orchestrator. You're the quarterback of this production.
Me?
No, Shuli.
I'm not. I do nothing.
Well, Scott, at the end of one of these long weekends, do you ever do any self-reflection and realize, hey, I'm being a bit of a diva?
I gotta work. No, I realize I gotta work with these assholes. That's what. After getting beat up all weekend.
Yeah, you know when he thinks I got to work with these assholes? When I come in with an envelope stuffed with money for him.
Wait a minute.
That's when he
this
thinks.
weekend in Hartford, you gave me the place. I showed up. I didn't even bother you for transportation or anything. I drove myself. I showed up. I got to the gig.
Did I have any complaints about you this weekend in Hartford on the air? Did I complain about anything?
Yeah, you said. I
what?
showed up and I started complaining about the
No, I said that
equipment
you
and
do nothing and that you were like a lamp on a nightstand. And that I meant for like all the shows in general, not just Hartford.
I showed up. I did what I had to do. I didn't fucking bother you this weekend. And I don't know what the fuck you're upset about.
It's frustrating when you listen. When
I didn't ask you for anything this weekend.
No, you haven't. But it's not exactly like you're helping me out every weekend either by backing off shows and.
It's
and
the one weekend. I've done every other one.
Dude, before this weekend, let's be honest.
Have I not done every other show?
Before Chicago and Arizona, were you 100% on Hartford and?
Yes, I was
from the start.
I was in.
Now you're
I wasn't
lying.
in?
Now you're
I
lying.
wasn't
No,
in
you
there?
weren't, because you came up to that was.
Oh
this
no,
whole
right.
rap.
When Ronnie said he couldn't do it, then I was like, all right, I got to do this because because you need me there.
All right. I mean, if that's the way you want to spin it, that's fine.
Surely, is Scott misremembering how
I
things?
think he
We've
is.
heard that word
I think
before.
because the Connecticut show was the show in question that he came to me and said, "I'm not going to be able to do it because of prior commitments." And I said, for Hartford and Stamford.
right.
And I said, okay. And then the next day is when he said, well, if there was just more money, and that's why I was like, wow, it has nothing to do with commitment. He just wants more money.
It's all about the bottom line.
That's why I called it a shakedown.
Okay. I'm still shaking.
Scott, I think the big picture that you're missing, and Shuli, you alluded to this, and actually Howard brought it up as well, is that you have to establish this block party. You have to make it a commodity. Then you start upping the ante a little bit. Then you start upping your appearance. You have to build it up.
We don't have to tell anybody we want more money. More money is coming in. Bigger offers are coming in.
Scott, you don't see it that way.
This Jamaica thing that this guy
Wait,
called
what
me
is this?
about?
What is this, Jamaica?
He wants a 3-day weekend in a resort in Jamaica. You'll have a plane ticket for you.
Who fucking wants to
your
go to
spouse,
Jamaica?
Whatever you want, and the money ridiculous.
Fuck Jamaica.
Nowhere near the money we're making right now, and that money's going to go up too.
You want to go to Jamaica with us?
That's if you are a part of things.
Shuli,
Yes, Greg.
What do you want?
Bottom line,
Yes.
put in the hard work.
Yeah.
You won't have to chase the money will chase you.
Fucking ain't right, man. Fucking ain't right, brother. Sounds like somebody wants to be on a little bill called The Block Party.
Yeah.
Featuring Greg Carmel.
Yeah, now we're talking.
That's right. Come out, show your abs, talk about how bad you want to bang Robin, but you're never going to.
Do some B-roll.
Couple
What's
crunches.
that? That's like a minute?
Couple crunches
Bring up
on
the first
stage,
comment.
perhaps.
Wind sprints.
I bring this 15-pound machine with me as a prop.
I love it. I love it.
Everybody, we're meeting at Will's house to watch.
Sounds like the block party just quit you, sir.
Okay, let me start over again. Because the phone fucked up on me and I was caught.
It's me. It's today. Like a day or two ago.
Too much.
He was at he stayed for the whole day. He stayed for both tapings.
Could you like see him? Like, was he in your line of sight the whole time?
I had to get up and I walked over to him a couple of times.
Because I sort of said
seeing him is just incredible.
I said to the guys there, I said, listen, Howard wants him to get VIP treatment, but not be in his face.
Right.
And so hopefully they understood that. And I was like, in other words, don't sit him next to Howard.
Right. You know, it's funny. I wouldn't have cared so much. Like, it doesn't matter. You don't concentrate on anybody.
Just when I thought there was no problems between you and I, what do? You get on air Wednesday fucking morning and say that I tweeted that I quit the show. Read my tweets, jackass, at ericactor11.com. No, what am I saying? At Eric the Actor 11 on Twitter. And the Eric the Actor 11 is E-R-I, lowercase I, not L, lowercase I, C, the Actor 11 on Twitter. That is my real fucking account.
Yeah, I know he wanted me to follow him on Twitter. That was his message to me when I saw him in person.
What happened was, when he was on the show on Wednesday and you went to go pick him up, Will says to me, I mean, I get information from everybody, right? It's like fucking central control. So Will just yells out to me, Oh, Eric tweeted this morning that if you don't pick him up by 8 o'clock, he's not going to be on the show anymore. So I push down the button. I say that. Apparently, we had the wrong Twitter account, and we're assholes. And he and I were good, but now we're not good.
Hey now. Good morning, everybody. We're back live. A lot of controversy. We were not here yesterday. People didn't like it.
Are they getting upset with your new schedule?
People are. Everyone loves me so much.
They hate to be away from you.
They hate to be away from me. I hate to be away from you. So there you go.
But you were working.
Yes, I was. But no one cares about what I'm doing. Well, some people feel that the job with America's Got Talent should be secondary and that I should be on the radio all the time. But I cut back my schedule on the radio even before I got the America's Got Talent job.
True, but
no one understands that.
You know, you are taking some additional
time.
Mondays off that you wouldn't ordinarily take.
Yeah, but we would have. I mean, we would have taken them off somewhere. You know what I mean?
We would have taken them off in a group.
Maybe. Who knows?
Well, they know this didn't happen last year.
Right.
That's what they know.
We're here. Maybe I should talk to Tim. They should be a little more specific about our schedule so people don't have to guess. I feel like a jet setter.
You are. You're on a plane all the time now.
Yeah. I was in San Fran.
How did that go?
It was fun. I do love my new job, I have to say. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I like it.
Well, how do you sugarcoat good news, Howard?
Oh, right. Well, with me, everyone expects everything to be negative. Everyone expects me to be negative. They're like shocked when I say I like my new job because they go, well,
why does that shock you?
Because I'm the guy that hates every job I have.
But I'm saying, why does it shock you that people are shocked?
I don't know. I don't know what we're talking about.
You know people expect this of you.
Yeah. No, it's a cool gig. I mean, first of all, when I got to San Francisco, the crowds there were insane. I don't know if you saw any of the video footage that they released on the internet. There was one woman screaming and then, like, started passing out and crying like the Beatles. I was like, really?
Wait a minute. You're just judging.
That's the great thing. I walk out and just judge, and people go berserk.
That's cool.
Yeah. But a lot of fun. Had a good time. I enjoyed working with Howie and Sharon, which is nice.
I know you always get a good reception in San Francisco.
I do.
I remember the book signings were mobbed out there, and you always said they had the most beautiful girls.
Yeah, that's what, like when Nick Cannon at the start of the taping, you don't see him a lot during the taping. He does stuff behind the scenes.
Right, he's back with the contestants before they go on stage and things like that.
When he came out in San Francisco and, you know, he goes to each judge, what do you think of San Francisco? And I just said to him, look, last time I was here, I signed books for 25,000 people for 10 hours. And I love San Francisco. How can you not love a place that loves you that much?
Absolutely.
So that was my big comment. You know, after a while, you don't know what to say.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think of San Francisco? Do you actually really get to see it?
Well, you know, it's funny. I got there. I left so early. I'm starting to learn what I need to do.
Okay.
I left New York really super early to be on time and just to settle in, but I got there in San Fran because of the 3-hour time difference. I ended up getting in around 11 o'clock in the morning, and I'm so paranoid about...
Did you fly in on the day you were working?
No.
Okay.
I flew in the day before, and I'm so paranoid about getting sick or anything like that. I just sit in my hotel room, but I was going stir crazy. So I went over to my agent's room, and he had already walked around San Francisco, so I put on a hat, and I said, let's go walk around. So we walked for about an hour and a half.
It's a great walking city.
It is.
Yeah.
It's so much fun, and we were walking around. And
nobody recognized you?
A couple of people did when we stopped and asked for directions. He's as bad at directions as I am.
So you got lost.
We had a mission. We wanted to find a Whole Foods and buy some fruit and some nuts and stuff for the rooms. And I started walking around. Every like foot or so is a street performer. That's the other thing with San Francisco.
You were probably in that Union Square area.
Yeah, well, I don't know where I was, but it was, you know, Market Street and all that. It was very depressing that, like, so many people are, like, on the street. And then even at America's Got Talent, you see a lot of street performers, and you're like, Jesus Christ, has anyone got a regular job?
Well, they don't want a
business?
job. They want to just perform on the street.
Yeah, at one point I asked one of the guys, go, just narrow it down for me. How much money are you making with that guitar and singing on the street? And he told me, but I'm not going to tell you now because I'm saving that for America's Got Talent.
Okay.
But I'm very hung up on that. I'm like, oh, what do you mean? You sit there and play the guitar. How much money could you make?
Some people were making good money out there on the street.
Eric, the actor, was in the audience for...
Did you see Eric, or did you...
He showed up the second day of taping. Yeah, I saw him. I went over to him a couple of times. It's always freaky seeing Eric in person as opposed to, like, talking to him on the phone. I mean, it's a whole different experience.
You know, I've only seen him when he's here in the studio.
It's wild. Like, I'd go over and go, Eric, do you agree with me? I gave the X to that contestant, and he'd either agree or disagree, and he ended up staying for both tapings that day. He was there the entire
when he has
day.
nothing to do.
Yeah, he enjoyed it. He loved it. He loved seeing it live.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a good time. I felt good.
Did you meet Jan? Because
Jan was with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jan's a good dude. I like Jan.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, he's very caring toward Eric.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I always
Sweet.
wondered what the dynamic was.
Yeah, no, it's nice. I mean, Eric's got a friend, and
that's good.
When you see Eric in person, you're reminded of his afflictions, and I am just tickled pink that Eric is feisty with us and hates people and gets angry. I feel like he has a life despite all of his
I only
no pun intended.
I only get upset because I think he spends a lot of time aggravated and angry.
Yeah, but I like that about him.
But it's not a good life, Howard.
Yeah. I don't know. He has a life. That's all I know. Stoner in Oakland, California. Let's say hi to some people. Stoner, you there, or did we lose you?
Yeah, man. Dude, it was awesome having you in the Bay Area last weekend. Thanks for the tickets. I got it from the show. There was a huge crowd outside waiting for you to get in. It was total rock star treatment. The audience was just going nuts for you. It was like,
so it was the same kind of...
America's Got Howard.
Same kind of party inside?
Oh, my God. Well, first of all, L.A. was crazy, but San Francisco, the venue was 3 times, I would say 3 times the size of what we had in L.A. Yeah, you know, it depends on what kind of places they can book.
So they had you in some kind of stadium or arena or something?
This was huge, and they had 3 times the size of the audience. The audience was deafening. Like, you know how they call the audience on America's Got Talent the 4th judge?
Right.
The 4th judge was overpowering the 3 of us. They were so loud, and this is the first time they've ever seen this at America's Got Talent. They never saw crowds like this before. And yeah, most people were there shouting out my name and stuff. And Howie Mandel said to me, hey, man, you're a rock star. I mean, it was like
they
being a rock
don't know
star.
what goes on with you outside of these studios.
No, but Howie, Howie and Sharon are really gracious that way because I come out and it's like crazy. Like it turns into almost like it sounds weird to say this, but like a religion kind of thing. like it's wild.
Right.
And Howie and Sharon seem really genuinely appreciative that I joined the show. They don't sit there and go, oh, wow, him again getting all the attention.
Yeah, but they understand that this makes the show bigger.
Yeah, and quite frankly, once the audience settles down, a lot of people start yelling out, I love you, Sharon, I love you, Howie. And quite frankly, I'm sitting there going, don't say that to them.
Right. Well, this is supposed to be about me.
Yeah, but isn't this about me? And just be there for me.
Hey, Howard.
But you guys are all making me look good in front of the NBC executives and stuff because they're around. They're like kind of lurking in the background and stuff. And they come out and they see that. It definitely makes them feel good about me.
Well, it makes them realize they made a good decision.
Yeah. But, it's one thing to be adored at a live show. It's another thing to grab audience on television.
That's true.
I'm very aware of that.
Yeah.
But there's a good chemistry between the 3 judges, and, it's not like adversarial like how Piers was with Howie. Like, I really like Howie, and I like Sharon, and they're pretty cool. And
well, you said they obviously each know what they're doing. They know what their job is.
Yeah, they're really good at it. And it was really a cool weekend. I got out there, and crowds were so great. In fact, at one point, they had to add more chairs because there were so many people waiting to get in. They had run out of space, and somehow they cleared a space from these motorcycle riders, and there was a motorcycle act that they had to clear chairs out there. So they were able to put more chairs in. It was a whole thing. And then this was the first time ever in the history of America's Got Talent. I will take credit for changing the show. The audience... the room reeked from pot.
You're kidding!
No, man.
Oh,
were you in there smoking, dude?
No, but I mean everybody else. It's a San Francisco Civic Center. The venue was the Bill Graham Civic Center Auditorium.
Right.
It was right there in the Civic Center in San Francisco, or City Hall and everything. And you got everybody out there, just a big cloud out front. So everyone's reeking when they're going in.
I mean, not only
cool
that, they served alcohol there too. In that
yeah,
venue.
I drank a couple beers before you even got on stage.
Really?
Yeah, and at one point at the second taping, the second day of taping. The producer, Jason, came over, Jason Raff, and he goes, the audience was so loud that literally you could not hear yourself talk. And so Sharon goes, maybe you should, I can't do my English accent, not that I have one.
Yeah, where is it?
Hello. She was like, maybe you should, forget the accent. She goes, look, maybe you should stop serving alcohol in this venue.
Oh, she was like, these guys have had enough to drink.
Yeah, and I said, look. You slow these guys down without their alcohol, they might get really...
They might come and storm the stage.
Yeah, you don't want people going through the DTs during the show. I said,
I'll tell them to go. You were the one who suggested that.
Well, at one point, the audience was so loud, And by the way, it wasn't lost on me that here's Ozzy Osbourne's wife saying, cut down on the alcohol.
Right, yeah. Well, Ozzy's crowds don't get this wild.
It really means something when it's coming from Ozzy's wife. But
she could handle them.
There was one point where the audience was so loud that it was interfering, in a sense, with the talent. Was so freaked out on stage and scared to come out. Some people wanted to just turn around and leave because they were so freaked out by the audience.
Right, yeah.
So it was wild.
It's getting onto the tip of that Apollo audience when they chime in on what they think of the talent.
When you see thousands of stoned, drunken people booing you.
You better be good.
You better fucking be good. So it was like at one point the audience was so out of control. It was at the beginning of the evening taping, the second night. So Jason comes over and he goes to Howie, Sharon, and myself. He goes, I don't know. Do you think it's too loud? Or, should you think we should make an announcement that the audience needs to calm down? So Sharon goes, yeah, they should make an announcement. And she turns to me. She goes, you should make the announcement.
Right. She's not going to be the one.
I said, look, honey, these are my people.
And I'm not telling them to shut up.
I ain't telling them to shut up. I think eventually they will settle down. I said, if you just give these guys a chance to groove a little. I said, first of all, there's so much weed in here, they're going to mellow out. It's just going to happen.
Yeah, they got to go to sleep.
Yeah, at some point they're going to calm down. They were like, well, we have a hard out at 9, and we got to get out of here, and we got to keep things moving. I said, just keep it moving. They'll calm down. And they did. They did calm down. I got booed a couple of times because, they want. I find the audience wants almost everyone to go to Vegas.
Really?
Yeah, for the most part, unless someone really sucks.
Not me, man. I was booing the fuck out of everybody.
Hey, didn't you think
80% of the acts? There were some good acts. Don't get me wrong, but
right.
The beginning of the show, there's like an MC dude who comes out there and basically gives instructions to the audience, and he even said, "You're like the fourth." Straight up, you're the fourth judge, and
right.
I think everybody just took that to heart. So
they
it was
did.
an opportunity to be part of the show.
The best part of the show is the audience because they're berserk. And evidently, it wasn't like that in the past. But now, I tell you, I feed off the energy of the audience. I love it. I mean, I love the fans, and it's great. You get to, say hello. And they have that thing where, and on America's Got Talent, where the judges have walked down the aisle.
Oh, really?
At the beginning. Yeah, no other show has that.
Right. Usually they come from the stage.
It takes me like 20 minutes. I'm sure they'll edit it down, but it takes me like 20 minutes to get down onto the stage.
Are you shaking hands and
because,
high-fiving?
Yeah, I mean, because the fans are there to see you, and you can't ignore them. So hugging people, hugging some ladies, hugging some dudes. It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
You don't necessarily get out there and
I don't at all. This has been a really good excuse for me to travel around and, and meet some people. I actually enjoyed it. It was kind of fun.
Howard, you know what, though? One of the really cool things about, though, all that aside, as a judge, you were really genuinely and even painfully honest, yet totally respectful of the contestants. But whenever there was a few kooks on stage, you hit the buzzer and just let them have it.
Yeah, I'm starting to get more and more comfortable. And
I was going to say, have you hit a stride? Do you feel like you know your voice?
We made one little girl cry, but I'm not sure who actually made the person cry.
You're not taking responsibility.
Well, I think it was, again, I think she was freaked out by the audience more than us. But, so I don't take responsibility for that one, but, I'm not taking responsibility for that. But I'm getting more comfortable in my judging role because you know, now I'm just sort of relaxed and I'm able to really take in what's going on because now I know what's going on. The first tapings in L.A., I was kind of like, there's a lot to absorb here and see what's going on. Now I'm just kind of sitting back and actually really concentrating on the talent. Right, you can
concentrate on the talent.
And I went to the judges. It's one act that just keeps haunting me from L.A. that we turned down, and I want them back on the show.
Are you still arguing for them?
Yeah, I talked to Jason. They're going to let me do it at some point, argue for this act, because I think they're cool. And it was pretty... I get emotionally involved with some of them.
Just wait till you go to Vegas.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
Because you can't keep everyone now.
Yeah, I don't think I'll have a problem with that. I know my favorites, and I know what I like. And quite frankly...
But still, they're going to get better.
Yeah.
Some people will get better.
Like, were you there, sir, when Stoner, were you there when the interracial couple was up there?
No, I was there for the first day, Friday, during the day.
Oh, okay. There's a lot it's fun to watch, isn't it?
There was like 4 tapings. Man, it's a fun and entertaining experience. A lot of people really didn't know what to expect. I know I sure didn't. And it was really trippy too, because it was like every walks of life. You learn, you had your hardcore fans out there with the signs, like you're saying, and people yelling out Baba Booey. Then you had like total junior high school tweenie boppers and little old ladies in the audience. And,
yeah, that's the weird.
Oh my goodness, what a mix!
Stoner, it's so weird. Like the Howard Stern audience mixing with like he said, the tweeners.
Yeah.
Like I go out and there's definitely like kids, like young girls, like 13, 12, who are just fans of America's Got Talent.
Right,
it has nothing to do with me.
Right.
It's really weird because, like, at first they don't know what to make of me. Like, they're into Howie and Sharon because they know them from the show. They don't really know me from the show.
Right.
And then after a while, they get excited about me because now they've seen me be a judge.
Right.
So, like, I go over and talk to them.
But they don't know what this big hubbub is about before you start judging.
Yeah, they don't care about me. They're definitely into Howie and Sharon and Nick.
Yeah, but they do now. I mean, by the end of the show, they're like, I mean, I'm really thinking about this, Howard. It's like, especially when it actually begins to air, America's Got Talent. It's like, here you are. You must be stoked to get the best of both worlds, to have your uncensored radio universe by day, and at night you'll become this rejuvenated primetime pop icon household name in Middle America.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, actually. I do like it. You know, the downside of it is, like, you get to San Francisco, and I'm so paranoid about doing anything that'll affect my health because that's just how nutty I am.
Yeah.
That I literally just lay in my hotel room. I did 4 hours straight of Breaking Bad on my iPad, and I mean, I love that show. Man, do I love that show.
It's a great show.
But I'm sitting in my room waiting for the tapings.
And it's probably nice weather, and you're really lamenting, this is my life. I'm stuck in a room. I might as well be in prison.
But I've resigned myself to it. You know what I said? I said, look, it's 6 trips. We've got St. Louis coming up next. Not this weekend, but next weekend. Then we have Austin, Texas. Then we have Tampa, where Bubba and I have already talked. We're going to get together.
Wonderful.
And then I got to bring Bubba to one of the tapings.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then it's New York. New York, which is going to be insane. Everyone's sort of, and they're even talking about adding another day of taping just for New York.
Yeah.
Because it's, yesterday they had more auditions. They called them the Howard Stern auditions.
Oh, yeah, Javits Center, right?
Yeah, because a whole bunch of new people came in, and they said, I got to know from the producer, it was wild, like tons of new acts.
Ooh.
And even Debbie, the pet lady, was there. Because, she's a bird trainer. She actually has an act. With birds.
What? Do the birds do anything?
I don't know if she made it in or not. I'm hoping she did.
But, I mean, I really want to know, do the birds do something, or does she just stand there with birds hanging off of her?
No, the birds do stuff.
Really?
Yeah. They probably fly away.
They probably crap on her.
Which would be great for our show. Because we've already had a bird act, but I won't tell you what happened. But, so, like, New York's going to be nuts. And, I think, like, St. Louis is going to be fun. It's just, it's really a great live show. Like, I don't know how you could make that into a live show all year round, but it's great to be at. And so,
well, do those people do anything? You know, like American Idol has their American Idol tour. Dancing with the Stars has a tour. Is there a tour from America's Got Talent?
Yeah, there is. I think Jerry Springer hosts it, from what I remember. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, he's like there with all the acts that make it through into the top 20 or something.
There's plenty of people out there that will do crazy shit to get on stage in front of an audience.
Oh, my God. Isn't that the truth? Oh, and like some of them are so fucking annoying. And I just look at them and I go, you know what? You're annoying. Like I've gotten to the point where I'm so relaxed that I'm very, very blunt with people. Didn't you think, Stoner? Like,
there were some acts that not only were you blunt, but like you were talking about the audience, they were like literally yelling to get the fuck off the stage.
Yeah. You don't have much time with an act because people are screaming.
Right. But I mean, it's obvious. Like, and some of them wouldn't leave too. You know?
Yeah,
like,
that's the annoying part.
Howie was great at a couple of them. I mean, he just really got them off the stage. But I mean, some of them are just relentless and don't. I'm thinking in the audience. I wish he had those long hooks.
Yeah, I know. Someone else said that to me too.
Cannon, he was the hook. You know, he would go out there once in a while and take the guys off the stage.
Yeah, Howie's really funny. I mean, Howie's great.
Yeah.
And Nick Cannon's really good with the audience. Like, he doesn't come out a lot, but once in a while he'll come out and. When he does, it's good. It's like the audience is really happy to see him.
How is he looking? I mean, does he look okay? Is he standing straight? What's going on?
There's a lot of talking behind Nick's back. Like we all sit and talk about Nick and stuff. And like some people were saying he still looks about 10 pounds too light. But you know, and then I came home and I saw this article, like in the Inquirer or one of them, that's saying that Nick is dying.
Right. Well, Mariah thinks he's dying.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. It was when you read deeper into it, Mariah's afraid he's dying and that he's not going to be there to raise the kids with her.
Right.
Which has got to be a nightmare for her. So it's funny though. He's so not dying because. He was out there dancing. There was this one act, this black dude. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this, but this, who cares? This black dude comes out. He's in a bra. And did you see, were you at that taping?
No, but go ahead. I want to hear it.
This dude comes out. And I didn't even like what you can say and stuff. I called him 𝗵𝐵. He was a big fat black guy in a bra and a fucking dress. And I go, oh, Miss 𝗬𝐵, very, very nice to have you with us. And so, like, we're at the taping and
Precious.
Yeah, I couldn't think of the name Precious, so I just went with 𝗬𝐵. But it was fine, it worked. And then and I don't necessarily try to be funny. I'm just trying to be honest as a judge.
But you're a funny person.
It seems to come out where people are laughing.
Yeah.
Sometimes in places.
That's what they say. You know, you can't make a funny person.
Yeah.
You're just funny.
So anyway, so this 𝗵𝐵 looking dude is out there and he's dancing. And then he won't leave, and Nick comes out and starts dancing with him. And they dance it. They do kind of a conga thing into the audience. And I was sitting there debating. I go, maybe I should get up and dance with them. And then I went, you know what? No, because it's Nick's moment.
Right.
You know, I'm learning that it's not my show. Like, if it was my show, I'd be up there acting like a retard. You know.
Right.
But so I kind of sat back and let Nick do his thing because he was doing his thing.
Yeah, he thought of that.
Yeah, that was his thing.
Yeah.
Whatever. And it was funny. It was cute, He's good. He's not like uptight like a Ryan Seacrest, where Ryan Seacrest is worried about every little hair on his head, and even that guy from X Factor or any of them, they all want to look cool.
Yeah, they're all, just good-looking boy toys.
Yeah, he's not afraid to look like
He's
like
a funny guy.
Yeah.
He's been a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, he's a good guy. You'll like him when you meet him.
Imagine what that dude's got to put up with backstage with all those crazy people there, trying to get on stage. And
yeah, that's why he's sick.
Yeah, he's up close and personal.
Yeah, he's touching all of them. I touched one of them.
He got a disease? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I don't know. I touched one of the acts because I won't give that away, but it was like there seemed to be a film on the guy, like a grease of some kind. I don't know what. Just afterwards, I said to Howie, "Geez, I touched that guy." He goes, "You touched that guy?" Then he ran away from me. Oh man. All right, Stoner. I'm glad you made it out.
Thanks a lot, man. Have a good one. Later.
All right, later. Hey, Ron, you're on the air.
Hello, Howard.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, how you doing, man? We had a great time.
You were there too.
Yeah, we went to the late showing, and it was awesome. And you got up, and every time you turned around to the crowd, man, everybody just went wild. It was crazy.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
But anyway, all right, you take care.
All right, Ron. Hey, there's Eric.
Goodbye.
Hey, Eric.
Eric was there for a whole day, right?
Eric stayed for two solid tapings. He was there from, that's the weird thing for me, too. They don't start taping till about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And it goes till like 9, 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And like those are the hours I nap. You know what I mean? Like I'm like spent. Like I've been up since 5 in the morning because that's my habit. I get up at 5. So I get up at 5.
Your whole day's done by the time they start working.
Robin, I sit in my hotel room, like, waiting. And then finally, like, Tony comes to fix my hair. And I'm like, thank God we're getting closer to taping. And then
that means something's about to happen.
Yeah, then she fixes my hair. Then I get dressed. Then I get over to wherever we're taping. And then they drive me around in a car and interview me for a whole bunch of hours. And by the time you finally get out there, you're like a wilted flower. Eric, did you have a good time?
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed being there. It was a lot of fun.
Where did they put Eric?
Well, for that, I had to move him closer because I didn't know if he was happy where he was. See, here's what happened. Now I'm putting it together. I guess Gary talked to the producers and said, hey, yeah, you can give Eric a good seat, but don't put him too close to Howard so he's annoying Howard. But meanwhile, I wanted to interact with Eric more and find out his feelings on different things to see if he agreed or disagreed with me. So they moved Eric away from me, so I had to get up and walk over to him each time. You know.
Okay, now I have 2 issues with Gary. You know, I thought that the problems between him and I were over, but of course he had to be stupid Wednesday and say that I tweeted that I quit the show when I didn't even tweet that at all.
Yeah, well, there was an Eric the Midget imitator
really?
On Twitter. That's why Gary got confused. So you could understand that.
No, he can't. That's the problem. This is why I dislike him. He can't understand that. He doesn't understand why I don't know his fucking Twitter address forwards and backwards, even though there's a million imitators. He doesn't understand why I don't know his fucking schedule.
I know he's very hung up on Twitter because, like, I walked over to him and the people are screaming and yelling. I'm like, hey, there's Eric the actor, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, and I go, what? He goes, and I go, Eric, I can't hear you. Speak up. And he goes, do you follow me on Twitter? And I went, what? I go, no, I don't think so, but I will. And he starts telling me his name on Twitter.
Oh, it's not just Eric the actor.
No, it's like some complicated.
It's lowercase, uppercase.
Goes, uppercase E, R, lowercase I. And like I'm in the middle of taping a network television show. And Eric's spelling out his Twitter.
He left me a voicemail. It's uppercase. I'm probably wrong, and I'll get yelled at. This is why but I think it's uppercase E, then it's lowercase R, but uppercase I, and then lowercase C and 11.
No.
Yeah, Eric, now imagine it's like a crowded auditorium. I'm leaning in to hear what Eric has to say, and this is what I hear. Go ahead, Eric.
It's Eric the actor 11, and the I in Eric is lowercase.
So everything else is caps?
No.
Oh.
The reason why I say that is there's one imitator that uses a lowercase L in place of the I.
That explanation was going on in the middle of the taping.
I still don't know what the address is.
They're going, Howard, please get back to your desk, your judging desk, because I had to take a pretty good hike to get to Eric. Please get back. And he won't let go of it. He's like, lowercase I, uppercase. And he goes, and there's a guy with an L, and I was like, what the fuck?
What did I get into?
Eric, read the fucking room.
Can I ask Eric, but here's the thing. You understand that I clearly made a mistake, that there's a million imitators out there. So instead of leaving me a message saying, hey, Gary, you made a mistake, that wasn't me, it's like, it's over between you and I thought we were good, we're not, you're a fucking ape-face asshole.
Oh.
Like, why do you have to be like that?
Oh, yeah, should I play that thing he sent you?
He sent a voicemail?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
Actually, this is the second one. The first one was bad quality, so he must have gone to a different phone. That's why it starts with...
No, it was the same phone. I was just having problems trying not to cough.
You have a lot of problems.
Here's Eric mad at Gary. Like, it gets a little boring, but he just calls Gary names.
Oh.
Okay, let me start over again. Because the phone fucked up on me and I was coughing too much. You are a fucking idiot, Gary. Just when I thought there was no problems between you and I, what do? You get on air Wednesday fucking...
well, it goes on and on.
But he calls me an ape-face asshole is his favorite expression for me.
Right. Meanwhile, hey, Eric, Gary had you moved away from me.
That's the other thing. I would know not to bug you in the process of the show.
No, I wasn't afraid you were going to bug him.
He was afraid you'd freak me out.
Eric, it has nothing to do with you. Anybody that Howard knows really well, sometimes when they're in his line of sight, like I remember one time at Saturday Night Live, there was somebody put in the front row, and you that's all I could focus on. So I just wanted you to have a great seat, Eric. But to not
remember what's his name with his line of sight? The guy who plays Batman.
Oh yeah.
Christian Bale.
What are you in my line of sight?
Billy Crystal made that joke at the Oscars.
Yeah, line of sight. Yeah, it wouldn't have bothered me actually, but you had no way of knowing that, Gary. So you did the right thing.
It's not, but Eric, you understand again, it wasn't about you. Could have been anybody.
Although there were times I wanted to be able to, like Sharon goes, "Who is this Eric? Who is Eric?" And I go, "Oh, he's a guy from my show." I said, "You got to start listening," because she doesn't understand any
of the references.
People yell out shit that is like so inside, but it's funny to me, and I'm sitting there cracking up. And Howie listens to the show religiously, so he
understands.
Up. And so, but Sharon's like, what?
She's out of the loop.
She's out of the loop. I go, you got to wake up to this, man. There's a whole, because people.
There's a world going on.
Yeah, like people, what do people yell out? Like, get the poison out.
You know, they yell out, "Hey now." Does she get that?
Hey now. No, she doesn't know. She doesn't know any of that. Hey now isn't one of the things people yell out. There's a lot of 143 referring to Sal's wife.
Right.
A lot of the signs say, "Howard, we 143 you." You know.
Oh. Actually, one of the people that was holding, or one of the groups that had us highlight that, I know who they were.
What?
Huh?
What did he just say?
Exactly. He's saying one of the people who had a sign like that, he knows them personally.
Oh, that was interesting.
Yeah.
But Eric, I just want to say, I got to leave, but I just wanted to say, I went through a lot of trouble, spoke to the producer, made sure I got you in. Would you like to say anything?
Tell me sorry, Eric.
Oh, Johnny's on the phone.
Yeah, Johnny's on the phone. Hey, you know what? Jason, now the guy who produces this show, like he's in charge of our area, the 3 judges, and bringing in all the talent. The guy's name is Jason Raft. There's all different kinds of producers because there's 3 different things going on in America's Got Talent. There's the whole Nick Cannon thing going on. There's our thing going on out in front of the audience. And then there's another thing going on where wherever we go, there's cameras on us. It's like a reality show. The only time I hide is in my dressing room. And so... what was my point? There was one point where Jason comes up to me. Now, this guy's busy. He's coordinating all of the acts, getting them on and off stage, and feeding us information. Comes up to me, goes, by the way, I know Eric's here. I took care of him, and I got him a huge bottle of Pepsi.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He got his Pepsi.
Yeah, he got Pepsi. And they were like catering to him.
Oh, my goodness. Look at you, Eric. You're a little star.
Eric, when you drink all that Pepsi, don't you have to pee and stuff? Like what do you have to do? Be wheeled out and stuff? Or do you
actually, I was careful not to drink that much that night. I actually have the last bottle. They got me 3 of them, and I'm having the last bottle now.
Oh.
Yeah. He was careful because I got to, because for
he
him
takes those bottles home.
Because for you to pee at that Bill Graham Center or whatever it's called, that's got to be difficult because there's so many people around, and doesn't like Jan have to put you on the toilet?
Not only that, the bathrooms I think were either downstairs or upstairs. I think you had to go on the elevator to get to the bathrooms. There were none on the main floor.
So what did you do? Did you just hold it? Because he was there the whole day.
I was going
and
to
night.
say, he must have held it in all day.
Yeah. Did you hold it the whole day?
Yeah, I was fine.
Huh.
Wow.
He knows how to stretch it out. He doesn't drink too much.
You should. Hey, seriously, you should wear a diaper. Like what Richard did.
I'm not. I'm not going to go that far.
Yeah. Because it's a hassle for him to go to the... Like, I hate going to the bathroom, and it's not a hassle for me, except for my small dick. For him, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's a whole production.
Yeah. It's weird, too. Like, I think Eric was really...
Do you go to the bathroom sometimes, Eric, and somebody's in the handicap stall?
Yeah,
that would be me. Do you know I always go in the handicap stall?
I love the handicap stall.
I'm handicapped. I can't pee in front of people. So I know I'm handicapped.
I always wonder if handicapped people finally come in and it's always occupied.
I always rationalize it. I go, no handicapped people are here. I mean, what's the odds of someone coming in who's handicapped? But I'm in there all the time. I love the extra room. And
oh, yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
No, like just because I'm not handicapped, can I have a nice space?
Why can't I have my own sink?
Right.
Some handicapped stalls even have that, just like you said, Robin, they have their own sink.
Yeah.
Do you get annoyed when someone like me walks out who's able-bodied?
Totally capable.
Eric seemed to be really taken with me, though. He was staring at me.
Really? Was he awestruck?
I think he was because I was on TV now. Right, Eric? You were a little bit awestruck when I walked over to you.
I was just kind of trying to see what you were doing during the performance, kind of looking at what your reaction to the bad performers were and what your reaction was to the good ones.
Did you think I was a good judge?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like I said, I won't go into many details, but I disagreed on you guys passing on the last act of the first session.
I'm trying to remember. Just give me a clue who that was. Like, give me a little...
They're a group of brothers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I checked in with Eric a couple of times, and he agreed with me all the time, except for that one, pretty much.
Uh-huh.
He had a disagreement with me.
Well, I mean, is Eric that good a judge? You think Eric's...
I just want to know. Eric watches a lot of TV like I do. So.
Doesn't mean he can do the judging.
No, I checked in with him. Just want to see if I was on target with him.
That might be a bad thing.
Yeah, I did it.
Oh.
It didn't matter. It was after the fact.
Robin, not only do I watch a lot of TV, but I also listen to a lot of music, and because of that, I can tell good singing from bad, and those brothers, they weren't perfect, but at the same time, I don't think they were bad enough where they should have been sent home.
Yeah, but I mean, if they're not that good, why send them to Vegas only to be eventually sent home?
Some people who aren't great. Well, I can answer that one, Eric. Some people who aren't great, you see some promise in them, and Vegas is an opportunity for them to get a second shot. And you think, like, maybe there's something there, and if you give them a pep talk and say, listen, like, this is what I do. I go, why don't you go home and fucking cram like you're cramming for an exam and come up, because you're not bad. You're just not great. We are looking for great, but a lot of people are not great. But you can see they've got something. They're likable, or they got some kind of talent. So some people you kind of, I call it like giving a long shot, like a seed money kind of thing. Like you kind of, I go, you're a long shot.
Maybe you could develop into something.
Yeah, I said to one guy, I like reading the newspaper. They go, this guy's 15 to 1. I go, you're like 1,000,000 to 1. And I said, but I'm going to let you go through. Because who knows?
1,000,000 to 1.
He's 1,000,000 to 1. Because, I think back in my own career, I go, man, I really sucked on the radio. But, like, if somebody had given me a chance like that to go on in front of 1,000,000 people and win $1 million, maybe I could have rallied. So sometimes I do that. Not a lot, but sometimes I see something.
So what was the deal with these brothers? You just didn't think they had it?
Yeah, I don't really... you know how many acts I've seen? I don't even remember most of them, but there's a couple that stand out. The brothers don't stand out in my mind, which means I probably made the right choice.
Okay.
There were 4 Asian brothers that sang.
Oh, a cappella?
No, not a cappella. One of them had a guitar.
Right. You see, they're not memorable to me, so I probably made the right move. By the way, Eric, I'm a better judge than Howie and Sharon, right?
Oh, since I'm talking to you, I'll go with that.
That's our Eric.
Well, hey, all right. That's okay.
That's our Eric. They didn't get you in.
Howard, you should have seen Eric judging, by the way, at the Viper Room when he judged the karaoke pole dancing contest.
Yeah, I saw some video of that, Johnny. It's pretty cool.
Karaoke pole dancing contest.
Yeah, karaoke pole dancing. It's a new thing. It's a new category.
I love it.
See, with that, the one that I thought was one that I, in the first round, gave the highest numbers to, somehow got voted out of the final round.
Well, something tells me the rules aren't strictly adhered to at like strip club events or whatever that is, that Viper Room. Yeah, but anyway, it was good to see Eric. I actually enjoyed.
I'm glad you got to spend some time. You didn't do dinner, but some other time.
No, I didn't have any time for dinner. I didn't do dinner with anyone. There was one night after the first night of taping that at the hotel, I walked in. Howie was sitting in the lobby. Howie doesn't apparently sleep, so he just sits in the lobby and watches people.
Oh.
And so he said, hey, you want to get a drink? And I said, I don't drink when I'm working, so I just had like a club soda. But we went and we had drinks. Sharon came down.
Oh, cool.
And
you guys are hanging out.
Yeah, we actually hung out. Like we bonded, I guess. And it was kind of nice because we work, like, we're really together, like, a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, from 1 to 9.
Yeah, and Howie's been very supportive.
What has happened with lunch? What goes on there? Or
my
dinner,
God.
or whatever it is.
Oh, my God. It's so weird. They think I'm nuts, I think. They think I'm a diva, but I'm not. I don't ask for it. No, I'm not.
You are.
I got so mad at Sharon, too. My dressing room, this time we weren't in trailers, we were in dressing rooms.
Yeah.
Her dressing room was next to mine. We get, this is the weird thing. You ask, I'm glad you asked this, because what time is lunch usually?
Noon.
Okay, right? And especially with us, we eat, like I eat breakfast around 5 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
So all I want is lunch. I just need a 10-minute lunch break. And then dinner would be like 6 o'clock, right?
Right.
Okay. So I look at the schedule. There's absolutely nothing. We're just working at noon. We work all the way, and they go, and it says 5 o'clock lunch break. So I said to them, I go, there must be a mistake on my schedule. I go, I'm going to get there. I eat at noon. I need a lunch, and I need a dinner at 5. I mean, that's what fuels me. That's what keeps me going. I don't need a lot. Just give me some broiled fish and a baked potato. Well, what goes on? They have to send me over menus, and it's like I'm the only one who wants lunch, I guess. I can't figure it out. I go, well, what do you mean lunch at 5 o'clock?
They probably wake up later.
You know what it is?
And they probably eat just before they get there.
That must be it. And I think it's a union thing, so they have them work a certain amount of hours, and then lunch is considered. I go, lunch on no planet is 5 fucking o'clock. You can't call it lunch.
That is not lunch.
It's not lunch. I mean, I don't get it. And so I got a menu, and they bring me a little thing of baked potato or something, and a halibut. A grilled. And I sit there in my dressing room, and I scarf it down real quick. I mean, good Lord. And quite frankly, 5 p.m. in San Francisco is 8 p.m. in New York. I'm still on New York time. I'm fucking starving. So anyway, the lunch break at 5 o'clock is an hour. That's the big break of the day, because that's the only break you get, really. They give you a pee break for like 5 minutes. So then I go backstage, and I lay down, I eat. And by the way, my meal is always like late by 5 or 10 minutes. Like for no matter what, they go, we're sorry that your meal is in traffic.
What?
There's always a problem with my meal. Like my meal is like, and I go, oh, and I said to Tony, I go, Tony who does the hair, I go, oh my God. I mean, like this whole thing with my dinner, can't it just appear? Why is it always, it's in traffic, it's not here. And then I'm like, gee, is my lunch here? The only reason is I want to eat the dinner or lunch real quick so I can lay down.
Right.
Not that I'm going to fall asleep, but I do transcendental meditation and it relaxes me, and that's it. So anyway, finally my meal comes. I realize I got like a half hour. I'm going to do my TM, my transcendental meditation. I turn out all the lights in the room. I got a candle. They have some candles and shit. They make the dressing room look nice.
Right.
I lay down. I hear, thump, thump, thump. That door slamming thing. Sharon's dressing room is right next to me. I don't know if she's got 87 people in there. The door is slamming every second. And it sounds exactly like that sound effect Fred plays.
Right.
Oh, man.
And every minute it just goes, whoop.
Now, this wasn't happening while you were eating.
No. If it was, I wasn't aware of it. And I have a sound machine, too, that makes white noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the noise. And I start to drift off, and all of a sudden it's like, boom, boom. Now, literally, it was like every 30 seconds, and then sometimes it would be 2 minutes would go by, and I'd relax.
Now you're waiting for it.
And I go, oh, good, it finally, stopped. And then all of a sudden, boom, and it just like rocks me out of my world. And then I'm like, well, I'm going to get up and say something to Sharon, but then I'm going to look like a big fucking jerk, and like everyone's going to look at me like, hey, what fun is he? What's he doing in there? Like, I don't allow anyone in my dressing room. I take the hour to myself. Sharon must have like 50 fucking people coming in and out of there. So I said something to Sharon afterwards. I said, Jesus Christ, what's with the door? She goes, oh, I'm so sorry. Was my door opening? And she wasn't even aware of it. I said, what do you got in there? An army? Don't you want some time to yourself? I get aggravated.
Right.
But she was so sweet about it. Like, oh, that won't happen again.
She probably immediately said, don't put me next to him anymore.
Oh, I don't want to be next to anybody. I don't know.
She was cool during the second session. She walked over to me and shook my hand and said, hi, I'm Sharon. I'm looking at her like, you okay? You didn't really have to say that you're Sharon. I know who you are.
Yeah, well, she's like, being nice.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know she walked over to you.
Yeah, and then I met Nick backstage.
How'd you get backstage?
Yeah, how do you get backstage?
talk to Jason.
Oh.
Oh, look at him. He's all hooked up.
Yeah. I wanted to put Eric on my lap, but I don't think they would have gone for it. They never would have made it into the show.
Well,
Anyway.
I wouldn't have gone for that.
I just would have picked you up and put you on my lap.
It would have been like when Beetlejuice was here with Sal. He would have just picked you up.
I would have just scooped you up. How much do you weigh, by the way?
Think a little bit under 80.
Yeah, I could lift you.
Yeah, you've got that 95 chest.
Yeah, Eric, I could manhandle you and just throw you on my lap.
Bench press thing.
Yeah, I don't think you'd have much to say about it.
You couldn't resist him.
Right.
Eric, tell him how Howie wouldn't go near you, though.
Oh yeah, I didn't get to meet Howie that night, but I tweeted at him, and he said that then if I get to go to one of the next shows during this season, that he promises that he'll come over and meet me.
Yeah, he knows you can't get to any of the other shows.
I guarantee you, Howie's so dark inside. Like, it's really weird. Howie's like a very kind of feel-good comic. He makes you feel good. But inside, there's such darkness.
Really?
Yeah, he has 5 voices in his head, he told me.
What do you mean? What are they saying?
All kinds of weird shit. And I'm telling you, I know Howie probably didn't go over there because he thinks it's contagious.
Well,
Whatever
that's
Eric's
exactly
got.
what I'm thinking. And then he says to him, if you come to one of the other cities, he knows he's not going to any other city.
Although, Eric, you can come to any city you want.
But how's he going to get there? It's
I don't
always
know.
a big production, and they got to get the oxygen for the plane and the whole thing.
I like having Eric there.
How long is it between the time now to Vegas week?
Oh,
And I
you'd
was
like to go to Vegas.
Vegas week, I found out, doesn't have an audience.
Well, yeah, but I had a suggestion for you.
All right.
I thought you've never done serious show in Vegas for your fans. It would be kind of cool for your fans if you can somehow work out doing your serious show there and doing the America's.
He's not Nick Cannon. He's not going to try to kill himself.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't have kidney failure. First of all, America's Got Talent takes all day.
Right.
Evidently, Las Vegas is the biggest sort of pig fuck out of all of them because like you're there narrowing these people down. I can't imagine how long it takes, but it evidently gets into some arguments. So. No, that ain't happening, Eric. Hey, Eric, I got to go anyway, man. Good seeing you in San Francisco. Glad you showed up. Johnny, good talking to you.
Hey, Howard, it sounds great to hear you be so excited about this because even though you're saying you are saying you are, but you're really coming through and you really sound happy.
Oh, thanks, man.
So this is great.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. All right, later, guys. By the way, hey, Debbie the pet lady's on the phone. She auditioned for America's Got Talent yesterday.
Yes, at Javits Center.
Yeah, how'd it go, Debbie?
Howard?
Yeah, how'd it go?
Oh, when? Oh my God, Howard?
Yeah, how'd it go?
It was great.
Did they put you
I
through?
was a star there yesterday.
Really? Did they put you?
Everybody loved me. Hold on. I'm sorry. I was just in the middle of eating.
What was your act? A bird act, right?
I can't say.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to see Howard on the show? What?
What are you trying to ask her a question? Are you going to see me on the show? Do you know if you got through?
Howard, I don't know if I can say anything.
Just tell me if you got through or not.
They sent me a letter saying I'm going to be on the standby.
Oh, good. Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah, I don't know myself, but it sounds better than a rejection.
Yeah, he said I can't read the whole letter to you, but it says standby. But it's a good thing because he said that they're in the middle of doing a lot of auditions, so they haven't finalized everybody yet.
Yeah, but what if I hit my ex on you? You're gonna be all upset.
Howard, I want you to take me serious. This is serious stuff. Don't judge me by what you hear on these shows.
No, I won't judge you that way.
He's going to judge your act.
I'm going to judge you fairly.
My act by a professional level now. This is
Right.
a whole different. I worked hard on this act. I put it together in 3 days.
Howard.
Yeah.
Debbie has no luck.
Right.
So she had to perform yesterday with a broken arm, which she got while riding her bike around town. She fell off her bike because she was riding around trying to collect money to take the train to go to the audition.
Oh, dear.
I did too. I really did. I got a sprained arm. I'm on those medicines. And Lisa was so nice. She told me I looked like nice yesterday, and I was so happy because I was.
Yeah, you're not a bad-looking woman, actually. The weird thing is she's actually pretty attractive.
and I wanted to look professional. Like I got a firm doing the act with me, and we stepped it up a bit, you know.
You worked a whole 3 days on your act, huh? Getting ready for America's Got Talent.
Yes.
It's so funny. I can't tell you how many people like spend like a week putting it together, and I go, "What? A week? Are you crazy?"
Yeah. Well, Howard, I'll give you a little hint. Mine's like a comedy pet routine, okay?
Yeah. All right. Well,
we are unique and different. We're beyond like you know. You went to America's Got Talent yesterday, okay?
Yeah.
It was filled with musicians and singers. Everybody's doing the same thing, okay?
right. You're doing something different.
We're doing something totally unique and different. I just
Be funny if like you came out and like ate your bird.
What?
You know, like cooked them and ate them. Would that be funny? Well, I'm sure you'll be auditioning, and I can't wait to see you there, Debbie. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Howard.
All right, baby. How about this? I love my new job.
Really?
Yeah, love it. Oh, my God. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it.
That's good news.
I almost went out and got an America's Got Talent tattoo.
I saw that you got a tattoo, though, right?
Yeah, I opted for my dog's name, but I mean, I love my new job. I love it. What can I tell you?
Well, what? I mean...
What?
Why did you love it? What was it?
All right, well...
But that's great. I'm glad about that.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a lot of schlepping around. You know, I had to go out to Los Angeles. I tried to, we had a week off anyway, so I went out early and tried to have a little bit of a vacation beforehand. But there was a lot of America's Got Talent action going on. I got out there Monday.
Uh-huh.
Tuesday, I had a free day. Wednesday night, we had a judge's dinner. It was me, Nick Cannon, Sharon Osbourne, Howie Mandel, and about 10 of the people from either NBC or Fremantle. Fremantle's the producer of the show.
Right.
And so we had a little round table. Yeah, kind of a round table. Oval table. Oblong table. Dinner. And, you know, I got to...
Were spouses there?
No spouses allowed. It was sort of weird for me because I was invited to the dinner.
Uh-huh.
And I just said to Beth, this will be good. We'll go to dinner. It's at the Soho House, which is a cool place to go to dinner in Los Angeles.
That's
very
a cool place.
Very cool place. And so she said, gee, our spouse is invited. I go, of course they are. Of course they are. So she goes, you better check. I go, I'm not going to check because I know they are. So anyway, she convinced me to check. They go, absolutely no spouses. It was a working dinner, supposedly. But meanwhile, it was just getting
there
was no work. It was zero work being done. But she was like, no. So I said, you know what? I'm bringing you anyway. And she goes, no. I would never do that. I would feel weird about it. I'm not going to the judge's dinner. So she went out to dinner with, I think, Molly, Jimmy Kimmel's girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
I forget what she did, but she went out to dinner somewhere. Or she went to dinner with her friend. Beth had a whole itinerary of her own.
Uh-huh. Keeping yourself busy while you're busy.
Yeah. But she was sick as a dog, but she doesn't slow. Like, if I'm sick, I go to bed. Unless I have to work. No. She is running around. Running around. Doesn't matter. I admire her fortitude because she just doesn't let it get in the way. She just pops a bunch of Sudafed and goes out. And I go, don't you understand you're masking the symptoms?
Right. I don't believe in doing that.
Oh, don't talk to her about it.
I see people doing that, and they can run around like nothing's wrong until the medicine wears off, and then they fall apart.
Yeah, but she doesn't care. Then she just takes more medicine. It's just crazy what she does.
Well,
she's so not neurotic.
I heard your mother's voice in my head this time.
Right. You better rest.
I was already, I felt something coming on, but I went on this plane anyway and went to Arizona.
Oh.
And then I was going to come to California.
Oh, I see.
And one of my friends, and I was sort of fighting it. It was, I was doing well. And then one of my friends convinced me to go hiking.
Yeah, no good.
And I was hiking, and it was cold and damp. And then I was down.
Yeah, Arizona in the winter isn't that great.
No. Not in the hills.
Yeah, you ain't sitting by a pool.
No.
Yeah, people think you do, but you don't.
Well, it's a little milder in Phoenix, but I was up in Sedona, where you're up in the hills. It was even snowing. I was like, oh, this is great.
Well, better you didn't even come with me to California.
Well, I knew in the condition I was in, there was no reason
but
to
even
try it.
Even if you were healthy, because I end up hating everyone on the plane with me.
Really?
Yeah, because you know what it is? NBC sends a private plane for me. And, I've got Ronnie and Joe with me. They do security. Tony came with me. I don't end up hating everybody. I'm being funny.
I understand what you're saying. You're a little annoyed.
Well, what it is that then I get off the plane and I just want to go to my hotel. Now I'm stuck worrying about everyone's luggage. I'm tipping everyone for the luggage. I'm like trying to figure out where my luggage is in relation to their luggage. Like I just want to get on I want it to be as painless as possible.
Right.
And it ends up being work for me.
Well, I wasn't going to be on the plane anyway. So.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's just a bad scene.
Took me out of it, yeah.
It's a bad scene. Because I was like, hey, I got a private plane. Everybody come with me.
It sounds like fun.
Yeah. I've been going to people, come on with me. I'm going anyway. Take a ride. But no, then I'm in charge of the party. Then I'm on there, and I ordered a whole bunch of food.
Yeah.
For everybody.
Right.
But the stewardess starts serving, like my agent, and Ronnie's got a big plate. And I said to Beth, I'm the star here.
Why aren't you served first?
Yeah, no one is even coming over. And not only that, I'm tipping the stewardess. I'm doing everything. And I'm the guy ordering all this shit. I don't want Ronnie's leftovers. Like I ordered bagel.
You should get first pick.
I had bagel and lox, and I look at Ronnie's plate. I go, there's surely no lox left for me.
Right.
And I look over and I go, why am I picking through this fucking guy's leftovers? Ronnie, the limo driver.
He's a king.
Yeah. He eats like a king. I'm like getting really aggravated. I go, this is the coolest gig. I got a private plane here.
Yeah.
You know what? It should be more private. I should be the only fucker on
There should be another
here.
plane for everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just annoying. And I don't think anyone but me tipped the stewardess. She was serving them too. I don't think anybody tipped for the luggage.
They hear it's a free ride.
Yeah. But, some dude's handling your luggage. Even if you went commercial, you'd tip them.
Isn't NBC tipping you?
No.
I'm only teasing. I'm sure that's what they're thinking, though.
Well, I don't know. But I was getting annoyed, but everything was annoying me. Because my agent even turned to me at one point. He goes, "You seem aggravated." And you know me, I'm passive aggressive. I go, "No, I'm just internalizing. I'm trying to focus." Well, we were on the way over to America's Got Talent. It was my first taping.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to talk to anyone. That's the other thing. So they send this limo for me, and there's 10 people in the limo with me. And everyone's having a party. Everyone's having fun.
You're going to work.
I'm going to work for the first time on America's Got Talent. I don't know what the fuck is going on. So I decide to be quiet, and everyone wants to talk. My agent wants to talk. And I'm like, I don't want to talk. So what I do is I bury my head in my iPhone.
Right.
Because I'm thinking about what my job is ahead of me. And then everyone's like, well, gee, you seem angry today. I go, no. Listen, I don't want to even have to deal with explaining to you that I'm not angry. I'm just, this is how when I go to work every day here at the radio station.
You don't have a gaggle of people with you.
No, I just go. And I am quiet. I read the newspaper.
Everything you do is work-oriented.
Yeah, that's it. That's right.
Yeah, well, I would have had my own car. I would have not been in your way.
Right.
Because I would have just said, where do I belong?
Yeah.
I would have had my own place,
That's
and my
no
own
problem.
car, and I would have gotten there.
That's no problem. That is no fucking problem. In fact, at the taping, I invited some people to come over once I saw how much fun it was.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I got to tell you something, and I'm talking to you and the whole audience. You have got to go to a live taping of America's Got Talent.
Really?
It is the best live show on the planet.
You had fun, because usually live shows aren't fun.
I mean, look, you have to sit through setups, and if they have an audio problem, they stop down. Sometimes they have to reshoot stuff. It's like being on a movie set.
But they still keep the fun going?
It's just great. It is the greatest show on the planet.
Wow.
I love it. In fact, I stopped watching American Idol, and I got home and I had all these shows taped, The Voice or this and that.
Right.
And I went, I don't even want these other judges ruining my judging experience. Like, I don't want to be...
comparing or seeing what they do?
Yeah, or stereotyping myself. Like, okay, I'm the guy who replaced Piers, but I don't want to be Piers. I want to be Howard Stern.
Right.
I want to invent it my way.
Yeah.
So, like, I've stopped now watching those shows.
Well, that's good. I think that's good.
Yeah.
I'm hoping those shows... Well, I like The Voice. I really do like The Voice. I don't hope that one's going away.
Yeah, and plus that's on NBC, My Family.
Right, but I really do like that show.
Right. And that's my family. Because
family.
at the dinner...
I didn't know your family was in this building.
Oh, yeah? I didn't know that either.
There was one day the elevator stopped on a floor.
NBC.
And it said NBC Universal.
Yeah, well, when I was at the judges' dinner, the guy in charge, Paul, he goes, you're now in part of our family. He's British,
Oh, that's your British accent, because I didn't know what country you were doing.
Welcome to our family.
your impressions are all merging.
And I was like, hey, cool. I'm about that. Because the family I got, they don't welcome me all that much.
You're in a family that has a difficulty. You're in a what do they call it?
A dysfunctional.
A dysfunctional family.
I have a family I'm suing.
I just woke up this morning. I heard this 98-year-old woman, her son wants to evict her. That's the kind of family you're in.
That's the family I have. I mean, it's unbelievable. Well, I realize... NBC Universal's my main employer, actually.
Maine?
Well, yeah. I mean, they own Howard TV and they own America's Got Talent.
Oh, I didn't realize they owned Howard TV.
This is really more of a part-time gig for me, the serious thing. Yeah. They're not really my main employer.
I work for you at your part-time job?
Yeah. You're part of my part-time job.
What is the deal with Nick Cannon, by the way?
Wow.
Is he going to live?
It's so funny. So we're taping, and they've asked me not to give too much away, which I understand, because they want the show to be fresh.
I want to know, as a viewer, I want to see it on the air.
There's one point, man, that we're taping, and there's some contestants up there, and Nick came out. He doesn't come out on stage that much. He's usually backstage doing stuff.
Right.
So then I go, as soon as he walks out, I'm like, hey, where's Mariah Carey at? Never mind you. And then I'm talking to him, and I go, and there was this horrible contestant. And I said, listen, you're not going to Vegas, but can you give Nick your kidneys?
We found a use for you.
Yeah, you're useless, but kidneys, that's something else. We want to farm them out.
You got some good kidneys.
Because you're obviously not doing anything. Because he's really good. In fact, during the actual television show, I said, how bad is that fucking guy from American Idol, Ryan Seacrest? I said, Nick, you're so much better. And he really is.
I find Ryan Seacrest annoying wherever he shows up. He showed up on the Grammy telecast. I was annoyed.
Because he over-enunciates. He's so afraid of making mistakes. His whole talent is that he doesn't make any mistakes.
Right.
So he's like,
he's smooth.
This is American Idol. And Nick's kind of like just walking around backstage. His dad was back there. I was talking to him.
He interacts with the contestants in a way that seems real.
And Nick's dad is even more entertaining than Nick.
Really? He's the minister.
Well, he got a hold of me, and he knows who killed Nicole, OJ's wife, and it ain't OJ.
Really?
Yeah, he's got a whole fucking rap on.
Well, why do we not know this?
I'm trying to get to my trailer, and I meet Nick's father, and he pulls me aside and goes into like a half hour. Like, I was late. A half hour discourse on who killed Nicole.
Wow.
He's read he's an expert on the whole thing.
This is his, lots of people read about 9/11 and the World Trade Center. He's reading about OJ.
Yeah. I'm sure Nick and Mariah don't let him in the house. But I dug him. He was like, he had a whole rap on it, and it's pretty intelligent rap. I mean, the guy's he's done his thesis on it, for Christ's sakes.
This is his doctoral thesis?
He's got it all figured out.
Poor OJ sitting in jail.
All I know is, why is Nick Cannon's father full of this information, and none of the authorities...
Nick won't even have him on.
Nick doesn't even interview him. I'm going to have him on.
I want to know. I want to know what he's discovered.
This cat's got it all figured out.
Somebody else killed Nicole.
Oh, yeah. He told me who. I don't want to say because I don't want to be sued.
Well, you don't have the info to back it up.
Well, I do now.
You do?
Yeah. What I absorbed. Turns out Nick Cannon killed Nicole. That's how he knows.
Well, that's why he doesn't want to tell.
Right. Anyway, so, with Nick's health, so I started interviewing him while we were taping America's Got Talent.
Uh-huh.
And I go, what's the deal? Are you going to live? Because that dude from X Factor's hanging around my trailer right now trying to get your job.
X Factor dude?
X Factor dude who was just fired.
Yeah.
I caught him on the set trying to take over Nick's job. Anyway,
circling like a vulture.
Like a vulture. So.
Yeah, because I was reading all this stuff about Nick was in the hospital again.
Yeah,
Nick has blood clots.
Yeah. But then he goes, no, now I'm safe to fly because my blood is thinner than any human being on the planet.
Yeah, but that means he's on another kind of medication.
He's on a ton.
He's a young man.
He's a tiny guy, too. He's thin. Super thin and small.
Something's wrong there.
I think he was burning the candle, but he quit his radio show, and I said, good.
Was it immediate? Is he off?
He's off.
Wow.
He finished